today. You're so generous to me, I know, but I can't change. Try to just watch clips with you, oh baby, but I'm a grifter underneath, just frugal and cheap. Yesterday I streamed, you must have seen the pineapple meme. I can't believe I was so ratioed, I won't unfollow you. I'm a low-cow bit of everything, all trolled into one. I'm a fruit, I'm a filter, I'm a Brit, I'm a motherfucker, I'm a grifter, I'm a dabbler, I do not feel ashamed. It's your chat, it's your stream. If I'm nothing in the verse, you wouldn't watch it anyway. So, super tip me as I am. You might need to take a second job. I'm here spinning roulette wheels like a knob. When I'm going to extremes, tomorrow I want your spare change, and today won't mean a thing. I'm a fruit, I'm a filter, I'm a Brit, I'm a motherfucker, I'm a grifter, I'm a dabbler, I do not feel ashamed. It's your chat, it's your stream. If I'm nothing in the verse, you wouldn't watch it anyway. Just when you think you got me negated out, the filter's already changing. I think it's true, do what you do, and don't try to read me. I'm a fruit, I'm a filter, I'm a Brit, I'm a motherfucker, I'm a grifter, I'm a dabbler, I do not feel ashamed. It's your chat, it's your stream. If I'm nothing in the verse, you wouldn't watch it anyway. I'm a niche, I'm a freak, I'm a pineapple on my knees. When you gift, when you chatter, I'm your horse undercover. I've been dumb, I've been snaked, can't say my packy wives wouldn't want it any other way. Wake up, it's Pine Bro in the morning. 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 Wake up, it's a pine. Night's gone, night's gone. Day spent with the fruit and chat. I don't mind, I don't mind. To stream this early seems really dumb. I go live as the morning comes.
Hello, and welcome to Pine Bro Morning Show. I'm your host, as always, Echo Pineapple. How is it going, everyone? How is it going? Good morning to all of you, including the little puppy that wanted a bit of a cuddle just as the stream was starting, which is lovely. I hope you've all got your coffee, your energy drink, or maybe a gay little cup of tea to get you through the day. Appreciate it's bright and early for you guys, but for me, it's the middle of the day. So you're going to get a load of Dabbleverse nonsense to go over. And hello, fat guy. How are you doing, my pal? Hope you are well. Good to see you. Good to see you all, to be honest. What is it today? Is it a Tuesday? Yeah, shitty Tuesday. They're never very good Tuesdays. Mondays are all right because you've just had a weekend. Wednesday, you can officially go worse the middle of the week. Thursday, it's pretty much Friday. And Friday, you're already at the weekend. Tuesdays, they're the worst days, I think. Yeah, agreed. Loads to go over. Justice for nice dancer. Already teasing me with the aircon. Eccles missing aircon unit. Thanks for the $2. I'm lost. Yeah, tell me about it. I think if it doesn't turn up today, I'm gonna request a refund and try to get it from somewhere else. Yes, F Tuesday, right in the ass is what I think. MG, you want to go down? Go on. Go play with your sister. Silly doggy. But yes, thank you very much. Yes, we do have a separate grift. Obviously, the aircon's done. We move on to the next thing that I'd like in my house. I want you guys to pay half off. It's the grift for the rest of the year, which is the beautiful hot tub. It's going to cost me, I think, £5,000. So $3,000 is us going 50-50, essentially. So I think it's a fair deal. We can use all of the AI voices that we have on Super Shout to get to it. I've made about 20 plus, so give them a go. You can unlock a few little goodies as well if you do that. All fun, all nonsense. So many places to start. We do have Thai guy content to go over. Oh, please ask the question. Little Lemmy with $10. Thank you very much, Little Lemmy, for the grift. Thank you, pal. I appreciate it. Let me see. Which one do you think Lemmy would prefer the most? It's a tough one, but we'll put little DJ Electron just for a little bit, Lemmy, just to show you my little grift carts that I've got down there. Thank you very much, Lemmy. That was very kind of you. Very kind of you indeed. You can see Little Lemmy on Rumble. You can see on Twitch, all at Little Lemmy. Alternatively, you can see on Husey, 6 o'clock Eastern. Sunday. When else? Probably Wednesday. I think this Friday they're doing a drinking stream that I should be turning up to as well. So yes, can always catch it there. But thank you very much. Very kind of you indeed. You know what I've wanted to go over for a bit is the Pat on Haley stuff. It's kind of a tiny bit dated, but I kept wanting to go over it and I didn't get a chance yesterday. So I reckon we'll go over that. Once we get the traditional 30 likes, we can cover a bit of Thai guy. I'm looking forward to the Thai guy video today. It is a good one. 1 second. If you have 3 eggs, but you only have a dozen, how many eggs do you have? Well, you've just said that I've only got 3 eggs there. So I don't have a dozen. Maybe that exposes me for being an idiot, Chill. But you've said I've only got 3 eggs. MG08, thank you very much for the gifted Echo Pepple membership. Thank you very much, pal. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yes, exactly, fat guy. Exactly. If this isn't your cup of tea, which it isn't for most people, please do chill with Lemmy. You get to have like music and ants and all that. I heard a little bit of gossip about the ants guy, Lemmy. Apparently he's stopping for a bit. I'm not paying enough attention, Chill. Let me try to work out. If you've got 3 eggs, but you only have a dozen, how many eggs do you have? Well, you've just said if I've got 3 eggs, I've got 3 eggs. But then you say, but you only have a dozen. A dozen what though? So you said I've got 3 eggs. You haven't said what the dozen is. Oh, entertain everyone. Tell them. You've got a dozen, or you've got 15. Lemmy says, my heart is broken about ants, but it's an incredible undertaking, and he's doing it on his own. Yeah, absolutely. Very, very. Ants Canada, is it called? Yeah. credit to Lemmy for putting me onto that. Every so often, I just watch a random video of that when it pops up in my algo. So yeah, it's very cool. Very cool. Yes. So if you guys don't mind, we'll start with a bit of Pat on Hayley. I know it's a tiny bit dated, but I do have a lot more recent stuff to go over. But I kind of get the day started a little bit with it. So I'm sure you guys won't mind.
The super chat that I sent in.
So I'm like, all right, well, there it goes.
You guys can discern what I meant.
It proves Hayley's a crappy liar and will be called out immediately.
Okay.
So I do think with Pat, he does seem extremely defensive about almost anything and everything. So here, they're just responding to a super chat that he sent in, and they give him, a comedian, a bit of a ball tickling. Tickling. I should pronounce my words a bit clearer.
Now, Hayley lied about a thing or two. I don't know exactly. Whatever, apparently she lied. So it proves Hayley's a crappy liar. Because whatever
Oh, of course. my head doesn't work that way. Chill.
None of it went through, whatever she lied about. And I said, it proves Hayley's a crappy liar and will immediately be called out. I didn't mean me. I mean, like, everybody is immediately called her out. I mean, how many court reports do we need? Do I need to get my own copy?
Saved cheerleader, saved the world. Very sad, very sad. 36. Apparently, she had a lot of issues. Apparently, my wife was keeping track of her. So, not well enough, obviously.
No.
But yeah.
Am I supposed to, am I supposed to go all investigative journalist on this and call her out? This.
I only eat chicken if it's double fried. We don't even really have that option here. Like I know you literally can do it, but you can't ask for extra crispy. So thank you, mate. This is very helpful. You can incubate eggs in your home without the aircon. Oh, that's good. That's good. Hey, James, what are you getting at? Yes. All right, cool. Is it Hayley or DJ coverage? DJE, really. I just wanted to start off a little bit at the beginning with Pat, just to see, because he put this out a little while ago, and I never got a chance to kind of watch it. So, what's today's Mountain Dew Voltage Raspberry? There you go.
Went out yesterday, by the way, Friday, and I don't like. You guys.
A bit of penny as well, to be fair.
I don't really care about this. I don't have strong feelings about this. Do you guys understand that? What is this? Strangler of Scranton, 279. Only little cows like toe can turn a W into a loss. Yeah. I mean, Mersh seemed to have that opinion today. Big time. He was like,
Yeah, that's why we got a friend of Nice Dancer, a little sticker in honor of Nice Dancer at the top right. We will cover that, of course. 5 hit, 5 out. I'm tired of Penny, you son of a bitch.
You've ripped defeat from the jaws of victory. Okay, so listen to this is his response.
But you did a show with her where you were sitting there, co-signing all her.
I guess he's kidding. He laughed. But what am I co-signing? I don't think I've co-signed anything. I'm going to sit and have a conversation.
It's tricky with Baumer. I'm not always fully sure what he's specifically talking about. I try to keep track.
With my co-host once a week. I do a lot of different shows. I do New York City Crime Report over at...
You know who he misses off this, which is sad? He misses poor old Luigi.
Compound Censored. Censored.tv. Use Dixon. I've got shows I do by myself over here. I have my show that I do with Bob. Sometimes I just play the piano, and then once a week I have a show with Hayley from Pretty Antisocial. I thought people liked it. People are like, oh, you got good rapport. I'm not exactly sure what's supposed to happen here.
I think people care, James. I think people care.
What am I supposed to do? I refuse to work with you again. And people...
Oh yeah, yeah, he does. He does Husey as well. He does Husey. Good point. Good point.
I know. I get it. They will keep saying what they're saying. That I'm simping and sweeping. You show me. Show me my simping and sweeping. Show me a clip.
So, firstly, I'm pretty sure he still takes all his shows down, so that might be a bit tricky. Especially if the clipping is selective, which gets put out. I think what they're probably saying is that after the stream that she did, you did your show together, and nothing was addressed. I think everyone cares about it. Everyone cares.
Because if you think this is that, you're nuts. I don't have to give some opinion about this if I don't want to, but I will give you my opinion on it. I don't care about it. I just don't care about it because I don't have an existing problem with Haley, and I think that's really what it'll.
Do you have to have a problem with her though to care? I don't have a problem with Haley. And I care. Yes, yeah, we're picking on DJ Electra in a bit. I promise. I promise.
A lot of it boils down to an existing problem, or I think in some cases, people just trying to, I don't know.
Do you think so, James? Do you think everyone is trying to pile on? So I do know Carl changed his stance pretty quickly. I know Melton did as well. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I'm just being naive. Maybe I'm being naive.
Get in on the right side of it or something like that. Guys like this. This is, of course.
We can see someone here who doesn't care, James, who is literally just here for the partner.
What's that? Stupid. Pretty,
But maybe that's more obvious, right? But yeah. 5 Hit says no one genuinely cares. They like to say they do. I don't know. I guess it depends what the parameters of caring is. I care that she went for a load of shit. I care that it may make her look hypocritical. Like, how much do I care? Maybe is the real question. But yeah, I care. But yeah, I don't know. Morning, Younger Vibes.
Pretty podcast stupid. Anyways, this guy hardly had.
He's somewhat got his names mixed up. I am no, that's fair. I am a prude. But yeah,
has a nice word to say about anybody. Okay, but he's loving.
I just want to play a bit of this Pat stuff just because I've had it for a while and I've never got round to watching it. Dan, yes, back to normal weather. It's cooler. There's rain. There's breeze. Finally, just in time for all of the crops to foul. Brilliant.
Yes, because this is a definite pylon situation, and he feels 100% comfortable. These are your hate.
I care about my AC, you son of a bitch. How dare you.
Haley haters right now.
That's the story. That's the story I'm painting for you. You're not marrying that bitch.
You're not this angry about this. He's not. There is literally no reason for anybody to.
Are you talking about Uncle Jack? If so, correct. Good.
Be angry about this unless they have a personal grudge. That's what I think. Otherwise, why would you be angry about this? What about this would make anyone mad?
Is everyone? That's the bit I'm missing, I guess. Is everyone angry? He's putting on a show about it, obviously, and there are definitely people expressing it in the chats. But like angry, I don't think Melton was angry. I don't think Carl was angry. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, not a fan. Yeah, he's a bit of a twat, MG, right, to be honest with you. But we all know that. He ran himself off the Dabbleverse by professing he was going to take over John, and nobody cared. But yeah. Who are you most amused by, James, with regards to it? Because, yeah, I don't know. I think what I've seen, the only real comments are the fact after her stream that she did, and that she was misleading and what did Shmuley call it? I can't even say the fucking word, but hiding the truth and derailing from the truth. Oh, hi, Tojo. Saw some mean comments from you about me, you son of a bitch.
Okay? You're not. You're not. No one wants to marry a chick who sold H and lived in a prostitution hotel motel.
She's
Well, she, as Pat's about to say, that's not true. That's not true. She is already happily married, from what I can tell. But yeah,
already married, so I don't think that's an issue.
And have her be the parent of your kids. Haley is trash. 100% trash, undeniable trash person. You would not want to be in a long-term relationship with her. You would
obfuscate. There you go. Close.
not want to.
Oh, it's Lance, Truth Seeker. Hello.
Fucking dogs. Violet. Really? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hello, Lance, Truth Seeker. Thanks for the 10. Dude, you're a clown. Mersh doesn't care
Timmy?
if you side with it. Hey, no. I never said anything about Mersh siding with me. I never said shit about Mersh siding with me. Don't put words in my mouth, but I know you will. Melton's wrote you off. Yes, he has. Melton's wrote me off. Enjoy giving Levy all.
Yeah, but that's Dan, James. No, you can't put everyone in the same box as $2 Dan. Like, Dan's trash. Dan's doing it to be a dickhead. We all know that. Like, no one actually listens to Dan and thinks, oh, what genuine point do you have? What proper argument do you have? They go, who are we trolling today, Dan? What hypocritical comments are we making today, Dan?
All your money. As a self-made millionaire, I'm telling you, do better. Well, thank you, Lance Truth Seeker. I appreciate that. Very nicely said. All right, can I go back to my quirky video now?
Not wear a condom with a person like that. That's the kind of person Haley is. Okay? So let me
He's already shaved it off. He's already back to just a tash.
paint that fucking picture for you. She's a former drug addict. She tested positive for methamphetamine. Okay? You better wrap that rascal, son. You don't know where the that's been. That's Haley. That's who Haley is. And we found that out this week. But my trauma, my trauma.
James says the woman lied because she's embarrassed. She knows the other soccer moms are going to know. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I guess the reality with this, with a lot of things in the Dabbleverse, James, like, you never truly know, right? You can never 100% know for a fact why people do things the way they do them. And if it's just a bad choice at the time that they kind of regret, or if they're like, shit, it didn't pay off the way I wanted it to pay off, you just make your own decision and go with it, right? There's been loads of situations like that where you just go, okay, I'm never really going to know what happened, so I'm just going to accept whatever as a 60% likelihood and move on. Whoa, James, don't say bold statements like that in my chat. Come on.
Trauma. Let me talk about my trauma for 7 hours and
chill.
lie to your fucking face for 7 hours so I can make a quick $1,000. That's who Haley is. She's a grifter.
Wait, is this guy an umpire, or is he supposed to be like a burglar, or what?
She's a liar, and she's a piece of shit. And I'll tell you one other thing about Haley.
Piece of shit.
She's a finesser.
I would just remind people when they kind of start getting him reaching out and being half nice and kind of pretending like he's going to be reasonable, this is always where it ends up. I know about 2 weeks ago, Haley was trying to talk to him on X and was trying to comment on a video he made, and he's like, it's behind my paywall, so she membered up so she could talk to him and like leave a comment. And it's like, this is Dan. This is always Dan. The mob's angry she didn't do it the way they wanted. They say it constantly. Yes, and whatever happened, James, you're right. Whatever happened, that it would never have been good enough. You're absolutely right with that. I'm just curious if there's an element of the people who aren't in a mob, who in that mob, who are maybe a bit upset that when she was telling them the truth, she deliberately didn't tell them the truth because she thought she could essentially get away with whatever lies or misquotes or misdirections that she put out there. I don't know. I was there. Mick. Yeah. Did you see Dean's show? He was getting shit. I was getting a little bit of shit in the chat as well on it, because he wanted to cover Toe like every other show, but random chatters were demanding the Haley bashing. So Mick, the one issue I had with Dean on that wasn't the Haley stuff, but he is very much known for kind of being calling shit out, for being very forthright with stuff, even if he's friendly with people. And I respect him kind of being like, look, she's my friend, I don't want to badmouth her. I'm like, okay, like that's cool. Like no one really in his chat, apart from the few people who came in from other streams, really want him to badmouth her anyway. They're all pretty much team PSAP. I was just surprised that he didn't maybe cover the Kiki and Shmuel stream that happened that week then, because he covers Shmuel, he covers Kiki, he covers Steel Toe. Instead, he covered Steel Toe from like 2 years ago. And it's like, but yeah, absolutely. Upset, understandable, don't watch anymore. Yeah, I guess. And James, again, I guess it's none of my business with regards to any of those people in her chat if they do feel that way, right? I'm just kind of speculating on it. Maybe they don't want to be in a situation where they can't watch their favorite streamer anymore, you know, but they also feel upset. Does that make sense? But again, I'm sure they will reach out and they will be the ones saying that to her rather than me. So yeah.
So this is something that you learn about addicts. Anybody that's been around addicts and liars, they love to finesse you, especially females.
Okay, let's talk about addicts lie. Let's talk about that. Okay, you know who else lies besides addicts? Children lie, practically right out of the womb. You know, the cookies are missing, and you see your kid, and he's got chocolate all over his face. You know, did you take the?
I accidentally watch Steel Toe quite a lot, James. I'll be honest. I never lie, but yeah.
Cookies? No. And then there's all kinds of different lies. There's accusational lies. What about those? That's where you claim somebody did something they did.
Yeah, Dan's got the hit nail on head. We do move on story to story, even if it seems at the time the world's biggest, most terrible story in the world. 2 days later, we do move on to the next thing. At the moment, we're just waiting for that thing, I guess. But yeah, we'll see.
Didn't do when you're trying to smear them. That happens. That can be a very damn.
Younger vibes. Is what Aaron did worse than what Haley did? I don't know. Probably no. Like if you wrote down the charges to people with no context, probably no. I would assume. But yeah. Thank you very much, MSIP, for the super shout. Appreciate that. Always a sad song with you, though.
The summer sun beats down on me. Another day, another sweat, so please. I check the tracking, but the screen stays blank. Oh, my air conditioning, my only dream. It seems you're never coming home to me. Just me and the heat. Forever.
You're a son of a bitch, so thank you very much, you idiot. I appreciate it. Yeah, so James, Toes a scumbag in real time today. Haley, I'm not so sure. No, James, I would go as far to say that Haley seems a fully reformed and very useful member of society. That's crazy, but I would go that far. But I think most people kind of look at it as in, but isn't it a bit hypocritical? And that's the only direction I kind of look at it on. So yeah, please come home. Please come home. But yeah, just as a heads up to any of my moderators, if you see Cat Diggler talking, feel free to time him out for 10 seconds at a time. It's a funny game we play. It's a hilarious game we play. So feel free, knock yourself out. Hello,
damaging sort of lie, can't it? Or you have, oh Christ, lies of omission and shit like that. But I'm not really talking about that. I'm talking about like relative damage. That defensive lie. We've seen Chad tell bullshit and defensive lies all the time. This whole thing is filled with liars.
I think that maybe is the issue as well, is like the deflection. And that's, again, that's, well, in the stream, that was Haley's fault, but outside of the stream, that's not her fault. Other people being like, but Stilto did this and Chad done this. And you're like, yeah, but at the moment, we're talking about Haley. And specifically, we're talking about Haley. And that's what I hate whenever someone's covering Chad. And then Chad's like, yeah, but Stuttering John did this. And you're like, doesn't matter. We're not flipping it on to someone else. We're just talking about one specific thing. And if that's something we find acceptable or not, you know, us being judgmental and all that nonsense. Haley only does regular streams with Pat, right? It's wild that in this case, everyone was expected to present their take. No, and again, that is the problem that people like me maybe have, where I didn't expect Pat to have a take on it, to be honest. I expected Aussie Guy to have a take on it because I think Aussie Guy is the exception to the rule with people in the Dabbleverse in terms of kind of he does what he wants to do to try to make good content, to try to be entertaining, try to be funny. Case in point, the rap. Whereas other people, it's kind of like their job. It's like it is Pat's job. So it's kind of understandable you don't burn your bridges for stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah, okay. I think that's maybe the biggest bit of criticism here. Yeah, no one can take Dan seriously. And if you do, he's already won. But yeah. Good point. Pineapple cover Granny Spurging that. Oh, what did he do now? Aussie doesn't fall for the trolls. Good. What does that mean? Like he doesn't cover, because he did in the end cover it. So he kind of did fall for the trolls, if anything, James. He didn't get to have his own actual stance and opinion on it. He avoided it and then engaged and interacted with it due to peer pressure. So that I kind of disagree with as well. I don't give people credit for, like, as much as I admire loyalty, blind loyalty, I don't think gets you any credit, because you're kind of like, well, what's the point? Like the amount of times I called Roachy out on stuff for like Cardiff or Melton or Tukey doing stuff that was outright grifting, and he's like, yeah, but you asked for money, and I'm like, yeah, they do as well, like really obviously, like, and he's like, yeah, but I like their show, and it's like, all right, well, you've lost your credibility then. But yeah, I disagree. He said it doesn't interest. Okay. Again, like, I know Dean fairly well. Doesn't interest him.
Filled with liars. Gino Bisconti, liar. Chad Zumock, huge liar.
Can't believe this is still a topic. We've said earlier, Brent, realistically, it just needs the next thing, right? The next thing to happen, and then it'll move on to something else. But yeah.
KB is a big liar. I'd say everybody on MLC has to lie sometimes to stay in that alternate reality. Give me a break. The moral outrage over this lie, which was a defensive lie.
So this would be a clip of him sweeping, I think, would be a good example.
Which is like, I'm not even going to offer any reasons why it happened. I don't know that. But it seems like she came clean awfully quickly. Can you imagine? Can you think of one time when Chad had bullshit or lies and people go, no, man, what about this?
Don't try to name drop me Echo and say you know more. I think I know him pretty well. Like, as far as I know anyone in Dabbleverse, I'd say OG, Mumbling Nick, and Dean would be the two guys that I know the best and get on with the most. No, fair. Like, if you disagree, I guess that's. I guess it's subjective. I don't know. I know him as well as you can know a guy from Australia that you've known for 2 years.
And he goes, yeah, okay. I'll tell you the truth now. No. Because he's not a serious person. He's a guy with chocolate on his face going, nope. And that's one good strategy. You just keep saying no. But we don't need documentation.
his opinion is his opinion. Get over it. Yeah, but then he addressed it afterwards, James, and gave his opinion. Like he didn't go, I'm not interested and I'm not covering it, and didn't cover it. He said that, and then he covered it.
Mentation on that. Sorry. If you guys are mad, you're mad. I don't understand the anger. Maybe you guys can help me understand what there is to be so mad about. But this guy is very upset.
Good morning, Kim. How are you doing, pal?
Grifters.
Allegedly.
So I can't tell you how many times that I have gotten.
Oh, wait. I mean, everybody lies. This whole addicts lie thing, that's like, it's like once you discover somebody has any sort of a drug past or, you know, an alcohol past or something like that, you just have free reign then to just go, well, obviously they are completely discredited for life. I don't accept that. I don't think that you guys accept that.
No, and I don't think anyone accepts that. Again, without being redundant, that's not what everyone's saying. That there are idiots like this saying that, but there are other people saying this is a shame. I took what Haley said at nearly gospel. Now I'm going to have to remember that isn't necessarily the case. I don't think that's the worst thing in the world to address. I don't think that's piling on. I don't think that's kind of betraying someone. I think that's just making an observation. But yeah.
Are you telling me that active alcoholics, active drug addicts are more reliable than reformed alcoholics or reformed drug addicts? Shit, man. You know, it's a few people who say that about addicts lying. Some of them have their own bullshit, but no, everybody has lied. Everybody.
Sure, that's true. Everyone's lied. Correct.
DM. I've been about to like talk about Haley about something pretty innocuous, and I start getting DMs, paragraphs from her. Oh, yeah.
And I'm not saying, hey, oh my God, everybody just, you know, look the other way because it's Haley. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is, are you that mad about it? When we've seen some of the whoppers that have been told.
But they don't follow Chad. They're not in Chad's or Dan's chat. They're not supporting him. They're not wearing Chad merch, unironically, I guess. They're not MLC fans. That's pretty much the point, I think. Good morning, AB. How you doing, pal? No, I haven't, Rooster. No, but yeah. Drillbag says, I've given Pat too much money. I'll just give it to Bob instead. Yes, he has super tip / Levy, is it? There you go.
We got people in active addiction who are pissed that she used to have an addiction. It's over the top, it seems to me. Now, look.
You don't understand yet, Echo. You're falling for Haley's carefully laid trap like all these others. At this point, I don't really care too much about the Haley stuff. Like, it's the reactions to it that I'm fascinated with. It's the reactions of everyone in the Dabbleverse that makes me go, right, grow up, Echo. This is what people are like. This is the teams, the tribalism, the blind loyalty that people like, and you just got to accept that. You can't kind of go, yeah, but I see a lot of them in the chat and they're like really rational. Yeah, they're really rational because at this point they're kind of like friendly with me and they agree with my stances. Whereas if that conflicts, sometimes that kind of goes, oh, well, fuck you. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, reality. We get told all the time, these people are like MLC guys, they're like they're blind loyal to KB. They don't care about all this shit. They're hypocrites, blah, blah, blah. And I guess it's naive to think that it's not the same for everyone in every little gang or group. But yeah. Hello, Mazzy. How is it going? Only 16 likes. Yeah, I guess no one wants to see Tie Guy. Cat. I guess that's pretty much the rules.
You do what you want. I don't care. I'm telling you how I feel. It's my show. I'm just telling you. I don't see what there is to be so mad about.
And that is fair. To be fair. Fair. With Pat, it is his show. It is his opinion. It is his stance. Absolutely. Like just equally for me, right? To kind of have a slightly milquetoast, somewhat questioning stance is fine, right? Morning, pal. Morning, pal. Hello, Amber. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Mr. Nick, it has to hurt you that I turned out to be one of the few rational people in the Dabbleverse. I think people enjoy stuff differently, Nick, I think is the trick of it. People enjoy different bits of the Dabbleverse. I enjoy trying to kind of see every side on stuff. Like, I've not gone in on people like Chad or Karmic or what have you, because I think it's a little bit more interesting to try to see different sides of it. But maybe I'm a fool. Mazzy, thank you very much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Cheers. Appreciate it. Mr. AB says the angriest people are the Haley defenders who are dismayed that not everyone thinks she's a PDF catching truth teller. And it will be interesting. Is it tomorrow? Normally her first stream of the week. So it will be interesting to see how that stream goes. If she addresses anything, or if she says, look, I've already addressed everything and that is it. Maybe that will be the wisest move. I'm not 100% sure. But we'll find out. You son of a bitch, king of all this. Hit that like button if you agree that I'm definitely a...
And I think it's funny, actually.
No, let me. I'm going to surgery and I'm having these personal issues and don't talk about me. She's a finesser. That's what addicts do. That's addict behavior. They finesse everyone in their life. They lie to you. They'll lie to your face. They try to elicit sympathy.
And this is where Dan isn't anywhere near as smart as he thinks he is, because he will get a certain audience who are like, yeah, we're just here to shit on Haley. He won't get the audience who are kind of like, we kind of want to know what is actually going on, because he plays up too much. He makes up too much nonsense. He's too extreme with it. He's too far, and he contradicts himself constantly as well. But yeah, I'm here for the AC story. Apparently here today, fat guy, but I checked the tracker and the delivery company haven't even received it. So let's be real. It's not going to happen.
Sympathy if you start nailing them down on something and then they turn it back on you. Okay.
I mean, and I'm just playing around here, okay? But like, look at this guy and tell me, is this a trustworthy guy?
It's all fun. Dan doesn't take it too seriously. I think he does, though, Joe. I think that's the weird bit. I think he genuinely does take it too seriously, and that's why he has to spaz out and leave every so often. Dan has an audience. Yes, definitely. Dan definitely has a very specific audience. But yeah, UK Amazon is a scam. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Bunch of scammers.
Is this somebody you trust? This right here? This
No.
Like Junior Ninja, or I'm not.
And that's why I hate the black and white stance a lot of people have. Because am I team Dan? No, not a fucking chance. Nowhere near. I think he's a retard. No offense, retard. And I've got his retarded voice as well if you want to use it on Super Shout. But do I think Pat's stance on this is the way everyone should deal with it? No. And like he said, it's his stream, his decision. I'm kind of more agreeing with that. Hello, Biscuits. How's it going, pal?
Not even sure what he's supposed. I mean, it's why is he trying to go all incognito? We can see.
Yes, exactly, Brent. Exactly. But to be fair, I did start off by saying I just want to cover this because I wanted to cover it yesterday and I never got the chance. And I thought it was quite interesting. I didn't want to just leave it just because it was a day late or so.
Man.
This is my opinion. This is the vibe that I get from her. I get that and I'm not the only one. I'm probably the least person she's finessed. She probably has finessed every person that she deals with, including the Meltons of the world, including people in her real life. That's what she does. She was a
Me too, 9185. I checked my phone. I'm like, no, just someone walking
finessing the
past.
QAnon people. She was finessing Tim Cat.
Wait, I don't understand what's wrong with finesse. This guy makes having. I get what he's trying to say, kind of like he makes it sound.
But I don't, Pat, this is what I would more expect from you. I would say I don't think she finesses her chat. I think she's very good with her chat. I think they appreciate her. I don't think she grifts them. I don't think she finesses them at all. But yeah, no, there you go. Yeah, exactly, Joe. I would disagree with that. I would think that would be an easy stance to take, where it's not you're taking sides. You're just pointing out a fact to Jack, right?
As if this is somebody who's trying to pull something out of somebody that they don't deserve, or get them to like do something for them they weren't going to do.
Essentially, kind of con them out of it, Crumbum. Essentially, but yeah.
Finesse. That's what he means by finesse. Manipulation.
She was finessing Chrissy Mayer. And then now, I guess this was the last place on earth she could go, Dabbleverse, and now she's finessing everybody here. And but let me tell you something. You know what happened?
Listen, I need you to understand. They chose me.
Melton chose me.
Yeah. Stealing a drop from Penny and the Big Dork. Good stuff. Well, that's me, Hefe. That's me all over, pal. I have a little bit of milk toast. That's me. There you go. Milk toast pineapple. Perfect. But again, like, fair. Like, I will call you guys out for it. If you're like, we want to be anti her or pro her. I'm like, no, that's retarded. No, that's not what I want. I want to be rational. I want to have a proper opinion on it. I want to see both sides and make a honest judgment rather than just going, yeah, but I like Hailey and I've been on Hailey's show and she's friends with like the more popular people. Now, that's retarded as well, right?
I got anointed and part of the cool kids club. They chose me. She's so full of herself. Oh my God. Don't believe the bullshit. This broad. Oh my God. She is such a complete fraud and a fake.
All right. A fraud and a fake. I don't know what to say about that. A fraud and a fake. It just does not seem that
Do you want me to add that as well?
extreme to me. But people, hey man, you're entitled. Be the way you want.
Did I? Maybe you're good at clipping stuff. Clip that and put it on X. The bit where I said that.
I just don't see the anger. I just don't like. I know where I work with her once a week, and it doesn't make me mad. People's personal problems.
No, he wants to yell at people in the cool club because he knows he will never be in a cool club. So he wants to create those issues, pal. That's it. But I think that covers enough of that clip. Thank you very much, Pat, for your stance on that. And yeah, like, not being funny, if this is the first time you've ever seen me, yeah, congratulations. I'm not going to go all in on the side just for the sake of it. I don't find that fun. I don't think that kind of shows any kind of class. So yeah, I'd rather be seen as milk toast, sitting on a fence post, rather than kind of going, I'm team this, I'm team that. It's like, okay, you make yourself look stupid. But yeah, there you go. Oh, delicious. Diablo Dan's whole identity has been an internet troll. When he can be the ringleader going after Patrick Tomlinson of the moment, he gets frustrated and leaves. Yeah, like he said some absolute nonsense, and he's like, these people in their groups. And like, the only thing people know about you is the little group that you're in. That's all they know. And you've got beady eyes. That's it. They're the only two things that. Oh, and your wife is purchased from abroad. That's the only three things they know. But yeah. Garrett, ruffling any feathers may negatively affect the grift. No, I think me addressing the Hailey stuff has affected it full stop. And, I've tried to be considerate with it, but also I'm not going to not cover it just because it might affect that. You got to understand, hopefully the people who enjoy my show because of me in general across the board and not because I tick certain boxes. But it might be that, and if that is the case, that is the case. But yeah, let's see. Yes, exactly. Lone Apple. He's got it. Right. Shall we play a tiny bit of the Mersh stuff? So yes, apparently he has got rid of Nice Dancer, unfortunately, and he had a little 5-minute stream about it the other day. So yeah, let's have a little look. Echo don't want the Dan. What Dan smoke? What Dan smoke? People on his side just block me whenever I confront them, so I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. But yeah, let's have a little look at Mercy. Should I make it full screen?
So I'm gonna start fixing shit. Turns
A bit
out,
dark.
like the only people I've been letting down are the people that matter. So, I don't want to do that anymore. I've been letting you motherfuckers down. So, you know what? I promise you that in the next couple of days, we're going to do a very special Nightwave. And everyone's going to know everything.
Real quick. OG, who calls AB ABC? You fucking retard, man.
Hi, guys. I was on Virgie's show tonight, and I was on my show tonight.
Well done to the final boss for his impersonation of Virgie. First time I've ever heard this Virgie guy, and he's fucking disaster. Nice dancer. What the actual heck is going on? What the heck is going on, Nice dancer? Apparently, a box of goodies have been returned to yourself, and it's all over. And there's going to be a big old stream on Nightwave covering this. Breaking news. But yeah, hope you're all right, pal. I've got a little Nice dancer sticker up there in solidarity. But yeah, we've got this good timing to pop on. By the way, let's see the rest of it.
And I was doing a bunch of shit, and I realized that it's a box of bullshit full of months of my past, and I need that box out of my house. I need to rebuke a lot of spirits in the name of Jesus Christ, Son of God. I gotta exorcise a lot of demons out of my shit, and you got a hell of a Nightwave coming up. I need to sleep on shit. I need to really think about how I want to tell everyone everything. And the truth is I've given too many people too much unconditional love and too much consideration. And I've sat back and I've let everyone else got to tell their side of shit. Well, it's about time I get to tell my side of shit. So, get ready, because tomorrow, maybe the next day, I don't know. Whenever you f***ers make it financially viable, it's about time you guys knew
What a
the real
grifter.
story. And I can't wait to tell it to you. I have been... It's actually gotten ridiculous how hard I've tried to be good. Just good. Like, just while everyone else was being bad, I said, you know what? Let me try just being good. Well, that didn't work. So now maybe it's time I start being real. So, I don't know, get your debit and credit cards ready, because there's better make it profitable. But you want to hear everything that happened in the past couple months?
It kind of sounds like Joey Singh whenever he's trying to get people to donate. But yeah. Is this a skit from I Think You Should Leave? I don't think so, Shirley. I think this is real.
I think I might be ready. I think I might be ready to tell that story. Nice Guy Mersh on YouTube, on Twitter. You might want to follow me on Hex, Nice Guy Mersh. Yeah.
When he said that, I was kind of like, is this clip going to go viral then? Where he's kind of giving these plugs. But yeah. James, I thought it was real about Haley and Shmuel. Now it's going to get real. You don't even know what's real, James. You don't know what's real until you see this stream, right?
Yeah. I think it's time I stop being nice. I think it's time I stop protecting people, because I thought for a second that maybe they were worth caring about. I think it's time. Everyone else got to tell their side of it, right? Ralph got to tell his side. Scamp Holy keeps getting...
Nick, just to let you know, you're coming across like, what's he called? Nasty Neil just comes into stream and just starts randomly chatting shit about himself. No one cares, Nick.
To tell his side. When do I get to tell my side? Soon. Very soon. Next couple of night waves are going to be good. I'm free. I'm finally free. Your boy is back. Good to see you, pal. You can have her. She's a... Godspeed, Kevin. And
Jeez.
honestly, thank you, Kevin. Thank you. I, in a way, kind of respect it. So thank you. Thank you for doing what you did. I mean, you're a horrible person, and I hope you burn in the depths of hell, but thank you. Yeah, let's Discord and talk. Kevin, I hope you slow, alone. I hope in your final moments you think about your children whose lives you were never a part of. I literally want you to die alone and in pain. You're not
This
my
is
friend.
new. This is new, Dan.
But thank you, bud. I got what I needed from you. I got what I needed from all of you. Nightwave's going to be very interesting in the coming weeks. Let's get it, boys. Ayo.
Heyo.
In the meantime, I'll see you boys tomorrow. Good to see you, though, Kev. It's very apropos. It may not be tomorrow night, but maybe Friday. Get ready, boys. You finally get to hear what I have to say about it. In the meantime, take care. Be well. I'm going to watch Roads.
He's gonna watch the roads, or as our good friend thought he said, Game of Thrones. That was what Fine Boss thought he said. Dear, oh 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 dear. Yeah. Breaking news, I guess. Yeah, thank you very much, Final Boss. Thank you very much, Stallion, etc., etc. Great news, great news. We're not far off from being able to have a little bit of Tie Guy in our lives. If you can hit that like button, I would appreciate it. Just double click or move your mouse down. That would be absolutely amazing. We've been streaming for 1 hour. It's been great fun. If you have enjoyed the stream, you can support me by super tip or super shout if you so wish. I get to keep anywhere from 90 to 93% of what you send, so it is preferred. And you can use AI voices, you can create super stickers, you can create images, you can create AI songs, you can even record yourself talking for 30 seconds, giving me what for on super shout. So lots of different options. Alternatively, gift memberships here, always appreciated. Stickers, super chats, all that jazz. No, James, no. That grift cart, who was that? I put it up there for you, seeing as you sent $10, pal. I'll put Joey C on for you. So yeah, I appreciate that. Lots of different AI voices I've set up, by the way. I thought you'd love them. I thought I got loads of great ones, but the only one anyone likes is the Thai guy. Which I enjoy as well. Anywho, I reckon we do a little bit of DJ Electra. What do you reckon? DJ Electra? Yeah, why not? Why not? With the banners and pin chat, I wasn't sure. Yeah, I did have a QR code, but I saw you tell someone not to bother, so I got rid of it immediately. That was the only way. Thank you. No, yeah, cheers, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I was unsure. So I've got it pinned and I've got a banner at the bottom and I mention it every 10 minutes. I think that covers it. Cheers. Right, let's watch a Doom clip that I just downloaded, to be honest. I didn't edit down or anything like that, but yeah. Has anyone... Oh, this is the issue I have. If you're watching it... on your phone, you're not going to scan it on your phone. If you're watching it on your computer, I guess you technically could, but isn't it more aggro than just clicking the link? But yeah, I don't know. I've never bothered with QR codes. I had them for a little while and then I removed them. But yeah. Anywho, where are we at?
Oh, there was like 400 people in the chat and they were all shitting on me.
Hi, Electric.
Bacon,
How's your night going? All right.
So I've got a little theory as well about bacon that I'll share with this clip. But yeah. Decline host, Doom is owned by the pay pigs. Sad. And he doesn't even have to put little banners up either, which is pretty good.
I went to a funeral today, so it's been a rough day, but is it really your birthday?
It was yesterday, but when I was a week ago
You
when I
have
was
the
setting all
same
this
birthday
up.
as my son.
Huh? Really?
Yeah.
I love how little bacon cares about that. By the way.
Yeah, a week ago when I was
Happy
setting this up,
birthday.
I put a poll up to be like, what day do you guys want to hang out on? And they all picked Saturday, so I.
Mr. NJ Ranger using his milestone message to say 15 months. Thanks, pal. The theory: bacon trying to make white with DJ Electric. No, that's not my theory. That's not my theory. I will share it with you. But yeah. Young of Vibe says, "Aren't we all owned by the pay pigs?" Allegedly so. But yeah.
Did both days, but.
I didn't know that. Well, happy birthday.
Well, thank you. And yeah, I'm sorry to hear that about the funeral and all that. I know I messaged you earlier and you told me.
I don't think that's the theory. My theory, I think, makes more sense as well, NJ.
About that. So do you want to get into all this stuff, or do you just want to keep it like we can talk about the real shit?
It is a tiny bit, because I think he streamed for 24 hours on his birthday, and then for another 24 hours the day after his birthday. So I'm not 100% sure who he spent time with on his birthday, apart from people online. But I'm not. Maybe his dad in between, I guess.
I think we had a misunderstanding. And I think if we just rehash it all, it's not going to go well. So I think we should just move forward from here and like shake hands, be like, all right, the past is the past. I mean, if you want to ask me any questions or if you want to discuss something, I'm down, but you know what I mean? I think you've had a bit to drink too, and I don't want to argue.
No, it wouldn't be an argument or anything like that, but I honestly kind of agree with you where it's like I think we both said what needed to be said on the topic for the most part.
So everything's been said on the topic for the most part, and then all of a sudden, he gets a few extra things out of nowhere. Yes, Drawback, yes, for sure. Yes, he's 13th, Muzzle Tough. Look at that, using Whoosie's voice. Thank you very much, Mr. MSIP.
Did you forget to hit the like button for your aircon? That might be why you didn't receive it yet.
Maybe. That potentially could be the reason. Thank you very much. I think I'm going to work on that Husey one. Do I need to make him slower or drunker? But yeah. Who's DJ Electric? This cartoon lady? Yes, the lady sim to the right. But yeah. Shut up. I'll work on it, Kim. I used his voice to make it. But yeah, maybe I'll find one of his drunk streams and use stuff from him.
There's some discrepancies that we would both sit here in minutia that we would argue about, but there's really no point in getting into that.
No, there really isn't, and it never works out. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry that we were fighting. I don't want to fight with you.
So DJ Electra comes with the olive branch, not the lady on the left. No, the lady on the right. Just to clarify.
That? I mean that.
And I get it, and like I've said it from the beginning. Even regardless of anything I've said, and even as mad as I got that one night when we did hash it out on the Transverse Network, it never came from a place of hate. It came from a place of I was sort of taken back when you said that about me on Stealth Show, and I know like we never really talked about that. I think you misunderstood what I was saying there, and I think you overreacted, and then I That's
very mature of you. So what he does, he says that she's done something wrong, and he quickly adds, And I did as well a little bit afterwards. So Vosif, I hate that I know who these two people are. Don't you hate that you know there's a pineapple as well, though? Isn't it all terrible?
Reacted back, and it escalated from there. We kept one-upping each other, and
Yeah. And sometimes I say things as a joke, and I don't mean it to be hurtful, and it came out as hurtful too, obviously, and I apologize for that.
I think you were upset. I think you were more upset than you're leading on now. I think you were upset because
No.
So we're at like nearly 3 minutes in, and he doesn't really have anything specifically to ask.
you called me well. I think you misunderstood what I was saying, and I think you got upset. But I'll.
So Scooney says, if you have to use a character to be on shows, don't bother. Same goes to Puppkill and anyone else that doesn't use cam. It's a video medium. So obviously a bit hypocritical for me to comment on it using a pineapple filter. But with the whole camera bit, so I don't know if people agree or not, but with the like potato, the orange, the corn, the pineapple, you still get to see the mouth and the eyes. And for me, that kind of helps kind of put across things better. It at least you can kind of have a conversation with that. With the dead doe eyes on the Hack Ride, Luigi, DJ Electra ones, I've never liked them. And I hate it when cameras are turned off because, and like Nick with his mask, you can't fucking see when he's talking. So I am a hypocrite, but I do find it, I do kind of agree with that because you're trying to follow a conversation, right? Thank you very much, MSIP, for using Mr. Jake Hudson's voice.
By the way, Pineapple, let me speak. Mumbling Nick still hasn't paid Daytwa back the $10.
That's true. That's true. You do still owe him that $10. Let me know once you've sent it, Nicholas. Thank you very much. Thank you. Your filter allows you to convey emotion. Yeah, and that's my argument. But again, people might go, well, not enough, and that's fine. That's understandable. But
give you the benefit of the doubt because, like I said, it's just us arguing about bullshit like that where it's like nothing can be proven either way, so there's no point in sitting here and hashing it out. But yeah, this at the end of the day, it's so.
Yeah, I bet you do, easy. Flat Cat, hello, mate. If you're not on screen, then get off to stream. Filters are fine. Yeah, and like the reason I had it was I was very unsure with my job what would happen if it got reported. Luckily, the new job I've got, I think I'm fine regardless. I don't think it really matters. But that was the main reason. Also, I was new to Dabbleverse. I didn't know how much of a it could affect my job in the long run. Luckily, that doesn't matter now, I guess. But I get it with like Cardiff and like OJ and Corndiff and way. I understand it, and I understand it for Luigi as well. It's just I don't like these ones because they're just you don't know really what's happening. But yeah. Oh wow! Bring back the pineapple. Your face makes me sad. Yeah, I was gonna piss off Buckman and turn up with the pineapple filter yesterday, James, just to stick it to him. But yeah. Get reported to HR for doing the show with Buckman. Yeah, but I like saying stupid stuff, stuff that, yes, honestly, at a workplace, I wouldn't say because it would be unacceptable to say. And I think some of you should agree with that there are certain things you wouldn't say in your workplace unless you've got a very laid back workplace. Doom isn't a fan of the Sims look. Yeah, I just don't think we get enough from it. It's kind of the same as having nothing on your screen, really.
Silly and
are we gonna do a sing off and just call it a wash or what?
That was one thing I was mad about you.
So I do have to give credit for DJ Electra. She is offering the olive branch pretty much the entire 3 minutes here. She's kind of like, look, I was wrong, I was angry, let's just be friends.
Fucker, because like all you had to do was reach out and be like, hey, because that was one thing I was going to do with you until things got a little heated than they were, or as they were. But that was one thing, like I said, I was going to reach out to you to fucking settle the rap battle dispute that we had there.
Wait, what rap battle dispute?
When when we were arguing, you went, okay, go do lose yourself then, fucker.
Oh, that's right, and you fucked it up.
Oh. Yep.
Well, should we both do lose?
He just, what I would say as well, similar to Pat Dixon, only in this way, not great at taking criticism. Like no one really is, but you know, just kind of roll your eyes and crack on. I don't think poor old, I nearly called him Biscuits then, Bacon can do
With
that.
yourself then? I mean,
I'm
we
gonna
can do
be
that.
nice right now.
We can do that. I'm just joking with you,
I
Bacon.
know.
Come on, people. I don't.
Right, W, you didn't own the Dramaverse. Like, even though your show may have created a majority of it, it's moved on elsewhere. All right, the Dramaverse has expanded, it's evolved. But yeah, I do find that comment funny, W, because I would directly put that on Clown Town early on for sure.
I think people don't get my sense of humor too. My sense of humor is very dry, and it's like negging, or I guess that's the word people use nowadays. It's like I'm gonna poke you a little bit and see how you react, and it's a joke though.
Well, and I.
Oh yeah, you're a grown up though, DJ Electra. You realize that you're like, what? I'm being a cunt, but I'm just joking, so you can't get upset about it. It's like, no, I can. Like I can. If it's not obviously a joke and I don't find it funny, I can definitely get upset.
I mean, it comes off as bitchy. I get it. I'm not a bitch though.
And like I
can
can't
be.
sit here and be fake, so I gotta ask a couple questions. And
Here, who's sending you messages, Mr. Bacon Bits? Who's sending you messages to ask? So sorry to kind of like ruin it a little bit, but we might have thought the person on the right was a puppet, but it's definitely the person on the left. You can see here he's getting sent DMs or Discord messages. I have, even when I went on his stream, he had to go report someone that someone went live. So Bacon, very, very dangerous game to play, I think, pal. Especially as it wasn't too long ago that you was the DJ Electra in this storyline.
not regarding our bullshit, but I do gotta ask a couple questions. Then we can do a sing off and have fun or whatever you want to do. But like, sometimes you, like the other day, okay, when you had the thing with the on the Husey show and everything that happened. The next day, you put out a song about Doom, and all of us collectively went, "Holy fuck! What the fuck is she doing?" So I gotta ask, like, at times, like it just I don't understand. You know what I mean? And like I think a lot of us have reached out to you and been like, just don't do that. You know what I mean?
I probably should take people's advice, but when I get pushed, I push back.
And I understand because like when you
Meow, Jesus.
when the first thing happened with Doom, when you left the first time,
I took a break.
Yeah, or took a break, sorry.
And Doom declared victory.
Around that time, I was feeling the same way. And we talked about that in our off-air conversations. But like, I was feeling the same way at that time where I was like, holy shit, and I was feeling attacked. And so, like, I get it. But at the same time, I didn't when I was...
Oh dear, Decline. I would totally trust him as an unbiased clipper if he gets rid of Ko-Fi and all monetization. I think that's a bit of a nonsense topic in the Dabbleverse because, as far as I'm aware, there isn't anyone who's voluntarily turned off monetization. So everyone, to a degree, are hypocrites whenever they complain about stuff. Especially, it's like, well, it's okay to grift, but in this very specific way. And I guess it kind of helps in different scenarios. So like Doom, Sofara, Final Boss, Stallion, they can't ask you live for the interaction, right? So you could flip it and kind of complain about it on the other side because you don't have the opportunity to kind of say, oh, by the way, thank you very much for supporting the show, blah, 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 blah. You can only really do it before the clip, after the clip in the kind of title or a little link to click on with all of the ways to donate, or have your Venmo scrolling on bigger shows and what have you. That does work as well. I just think, yeah, is there anyone who's actually turned off monetization? I know even extremely rich Lion Brian had monetization on for a very short period of time. But yeah, not too sure. Oh, fucking idiot, Echo. See? That's what happens. You get distracted.
That you are. You can tell it's not natural to you.
I know.
And like that's why like none of this ever came from a place of hate from me, and I think a lot of other people who commented on
Okay, apart from King of all this
recently, and that's why I was sort of taken back, because it's like of all the people who have said things, I felt like I was sort of one of the nicest and the fairest. So when you got upset with me, it was like I kind of got offended by it. And I think that's kind of the same thing that
everyone likes Drunken Donuts. Good, good. I'm glad, pal. Let's hit that like button to prove how much you like it.
happened with Mike on the Dabbleverse live thing the other day, where he was taken back by that.
Mr. Doom, I don't think it's an issue for people to make or take or give money, but how much of these shows is about the money is an issue. Yeah, I don't know. I just find it interesting because Shmuel Buckman likes to have a little go at me sometimes, and I'm like, yeah, fair play. But he will, in his own way, kind of ask and moan about money as well. And as far as I'm aware, he's got 2 homes, so he's at least twice as well off as I am in this situation, and doesn't have an issue asking. Right. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think I would have more of an issue, Doom, I guess, if people were like, well, I'm not going to do it if I'm not getting this, or if we get this, is the only way we will do X to get Y. I understand sometimes you're kind of like, oh, like this is like an encouragement to try to get to here. But at the end of the day, I think most people would just do that stuff anyway, right? If they're like, oh, I've got a little extra clip for you guys that we're going to play if we hit the goal, and then you just play it even if you don't hit the goal. The amount of times when I've had little silly ideas for grifting and I've kind of just gone, all right, okay, doesn't work. It's annoying people. So you just kind of give it a miss. But yeah, I don't know.
And do you want to clarify
Taken
anything by
back,
that?
Wait, taken back by what?
Well, the way Mike, and that's why I want to give you a chance to clarify that too. Blind Mike on Dabbleverse Live the other day, I don't know if you saw it, he sort of alluded to you messaging him before the show, and the way he made it sound was that you were threatening self-harm almost if he talked about you.
That was a very secret grift, MSIP. Very, very secret.
He did make it sound like that, and that was not the case.
And that's why I wanted to give you a chance to clarify here if you wanted to.
I was upset. I had just found out about that, because I don't watch Doom's clips. I don't watch any of these shows that shit on me. I'm
Sure. That's why you react and cry so much, I guess.
sorry, but it's none of my business. It's their problem.
I would say that is good advice, though, DJ Electra. I wouldn't watch these things. I wouldn't watch these clips because I wouldn't even read the comments on it because it's not going to be positive. And unless you're really thick-skinned, which I'm not, surprisingly, despite the size of me, I'm not thick-skinned. Especially if there's elements of truth, it's quite hard to read or listen to or, rewatch. So yeah, I don't believe you, but I think that is the right way to go. Yeah, unfortunately, she definitely watches 100%.
I mean, my mistakes are my mistakes. I will accept those, and I've made them. But for them to go on about it for a month, that's their issue. But so I don't watch that shit. And I had just found out that Doom made that hour and 45-minute clip about me, and I watched like 2 minutes.
Just to be fair, though, Declan, why does he have to turn monetization off? Like, unless he's trying to make a point for other people to follow suit, I guess. Unless he wants to be the impartial journalist of the Dabbleverse, sure. But in general, I think most people accept they have biases. I think most people maybe would even say maybe Stallion is as impartial as it gets for a clipper. But people enjoy it as well, the little fucking storylines. Like, fucking hell, we're getting DJ Electra and Bacon Bits fucking content. Other people aren't really clipping that. So we're getting different stuff. Yeah. AB can get through the clip. Doom and Bacon shouldn't talk for this long. There you go. Any clipper being paid is biased. Sure. To a degree. For sure.
Minutes of it, and that was a mistake. I was upset. And then Tom Myers had messaged me and invited me on, or asked for my email to go on MLC.
I think I remember. Doom, correct me if I'm wrong. But when this started, was it not Joey with Joey C? And now, anytime I hear Joey C talk about Doom, she's an absolute bitch. She's an ugly bitch. Blah blah blah. That's the only time where I don't roll my eyes is when Joey C's talking about it. Rihanna, thank you for the $2, pal. Bacon looks like the bloke from 28 Days Later. Do not compliment Rihanna that way, saying that he looks like Cillian Murphy. Jesus.
Okay.
And I've already received the MLC link a couple times, and I've said no, I'm not.
That was a good idea to not go on there. I'm glad you did not do that. I will say that.
Right. And so I was like, I said, this is funny. I said, Tom, if you wanted my email, you should have just asked. You didn't have to pretend that you know Kevin Brennan. Come on, that's ridiculous.
And now Bacon laughs.
That's what I told him back. And I think he was
I just no-sold it. Oh, I gotta give him a tiny bit of credit
like,
for that, I guess.
Holy shit, what? And I'm like, just kidding. Of course. And so I
turning down the MLC link. Yeah, I wonder if she'll regret that in the long run. Nice bit of attention. A few more clips guaranteed for that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not ready. I don't think I'm ready to go on Kevin Brennan. That's for sure.
Yeah, I've always said like even I won't go on there because like I don't know if it's him.
Because you're not invited, or
there's something about going on MLC where people just over divulge and manage to embarrass themselves, and I'm just not gonna do that. And when you said you got the link, that's the one.
1 second, I'm just trying to see if I can do this for my little pal in the chat. There you go. Thanks for sending that to me the other day, Terry Nee. Apologies, I didn't get around to it, but there you go, mate. Do I want to remove it? Damn right I want to remove it.
Good decision that you made that I can co-sign on in the last couple weeks.
I know. Well, you know, Husey swore up and down, we're just going to have a laugh. There's not going to be any arguments, nothing like that. It's going to be fun. I told him no for months.
Oh, you can trust Husey. See how well that worked for Penny yesterday. Not yesterday, day before, beg your pardon.
Months that I wasn't coming on the show. And then I went on and it did not turn out well, but we've all seen that clip. So moving on. But no, with Blind Mike, he said that I was getting professional help. That's true. I have a therapist, and I did tell him that in that DM. Because he was like, are you okay? You seem like there's a lot going on, a lot of people.
Yeah, 100%, Mickey. And I don't know if maybe the time has passed. Maybe not. But yeah, if someone was like, oh, God, you got to have her on, I'll send you $200 to have her on. And then you'd get a fair whack of super chats, right? Especially if she didn't have the filter, or even more if she does have the filter.
People are shitting on you. And I was like, yeah, I've been seeing a therapist for years, ever since my dad came out as gay. Like, I've always been in therapy, it seems like. I think it's good to talk to someone that...
As if you didn't react to that, by the way, Bacon.
Not a close friend or family that will just tell you the answers that you want to hear. They'll tell you the hard truths when you need it.
Maybe the person who sent him the DM with the questions for DJ Electra should reach out to him. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
So, and then when he also said that I threatened him. Actually, what I did was set a boundary. I said, please, because he said he was going to play a clip of me.
Yeah.
And he didn't care because I didn't listen to him. I didn't listen to him when he said, take a break.
Is she trying to steal from Kate Meany? Is she trying to steal her shtick?
For like 6 months. And so he was upset. And
Fuck off. Eccles missing aircon unit, $2. Thank you very much. I'm going on MLC this week. You son of a bitch. Fuck off. Can't the boundaries. Stink. Good. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you did.
He's like, well, I'm going to play a clip of you. And I'm like, which clip? He said, the one of you crying. I said, Mike, if you play that, then we're no longer friends. And that was not a threat. That was a boundary.
I was on Shmuel's show. Apologies to everyone, because my favorite Shmuel Buckman show is Solo Shmuel. So I realized I was being selfish by going on and ruining it for everyone. So apologies. But yeah.
That was a fucking boundary.
And I gotta be fair here, because I understand you getting upset and all that, because I got mad when my clip of me crying got fucking played and all that shit, but like,
Right, Nick, got to remind you, you're married, mate. Can you stop DMing women in the Dabbleverse? Thank you, buddy.
you gotta understand that if you're one of the people, like, let's say you laughed at Karma crying and things like, so like, I understand you being upset and all that, but I kind of understand where Mike's coming from too.
I never said don't cover me. I know I've done
She definitely has. I think she even reached out to me about covering her, which is bonkers.
shit and people want to cover it. That's fine. I accept my mistakes. But like, I went to a non-Dabbleverse show of people that I've known for years and I've met in real life. And I went up there to talk to them. And I was...
You're pretty woke, so yeah, not even either.
Followed there, or someone ratted me out that I was there because they're shadow banned. Her channel is shadow banned. I can't even...
Thanks, Rue. I had fun. And I did a tiny bit of teasing, but I didn't want to wind him up too much, you know.
Find her thumbnails ever. Like, if I forgot her name, I would never be able to find her channel. They gotta remember her name.
I know what you mean, but you know how the Dabbleverse is.
I just said, please don't play that one clip. And it doesn't matter now because Doom cut them and put that clip in there of me. So it really doesn't matter. And I can laugh at that now. I think it's funny how hard Doom is going at me. I think it's hilarious.
And I think, like, honestly, and like, I think if you would have just, with everything you've done in the last couple of weeks, I think
as long as she doesn't steal any of the other bits, NJ, I think that's
you would
fine.
have just taken a day or even a couple hours before reacting to a lot of that stuff, you probably would have handled it better. Because I think, like now, when you remove yourself a bit from the situation, you think about it, you're much more leveled and understand the whole Dabbleverse bullshit. But when you're in that moment, and I've been there, because like when Doom first came after me, I was the same way. I was ready to fucking walk.
Just to clarify, from Doom, DJ, I got sent the link from a few people. All of her old friends hate her. Some of her new friends as well, to be fair.
Too. So like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, but I get it.
And I think it's kind of sad that Mike and Carl are now being controlled by Doom.
Oh no, I do enjoy. Half the people have been saying that Doom's controlling them. The other half is that Doom sold out and is being controlled by them. It's fun. It's fun. Was this before or after she threatened Blind Mike with going to Greenland? I think before. Oh no, beg your pardon. Sorry. Clarified after.
I mean, Doom runs their show. Doom produces their show. Like, they don't even have a say.
When will Echo admit he's bald and shave it? What, my hair? I shaved the sides off. Like, it's got a bit long. That's why you can start seeing grey nonsense there. But I shaved the sides off. If I had a bacon bits, I would be bald. Yeah, I do. I shaved the sides off. That's how you have the little gay Viking haircut, final boss. Is that breaking news?
In what clips get played, Mike was like, well, it's an inconvenience to me that you asked me not to play that clip. It's really an inconvenience. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, but what is a friend then?
I'm not too sure. Apologies, Anonymous, if I missed that for a second. Thank you for the $5.
Good morning, Corksuckers. I apologize, Foss Lloyden in women's DMs as a happily married man. I'm at my car, poor 8 job right now. Gotta go.
Thank you very much, Anonymous. And yes, Nick, stop getting sidetracked and going into married women's DMs. You are also married yourself. Please stop it. Oh, yes, absolutely. You know what I did? How long ago was it? 2 years ago, I shaved all my hair off because I was like, well, what if I do at some point go bald? And I had my hair a lot longer at that point. I shaved it all off just in case to see if I had a really bad bald head. I got a massive head, but it looks fine. It looks fine. Oh no! Oh no! DJ Electra's here. Let me take this off screen. Sorry, DJ. Echo, I never asked you not to cover me. Never. You asked if you could put my voice. I did in your super tips, and I said that's fine. You did. Thank you. So don't make up shit and lie just because you want to be cool. One thing everyone knows about me, DJ Electra, is I am not cool. I am Echo. I am not cool. I never asked you not to cover me. Yeah, you did. You said, why are you covering me for? That's pretty much the same thing. Pretty much the same thing. But yeah. Humpty Dumpty. I do have a big old head. Massive old head. But yeah. But yes. Good morning, DJ Electra. Fucking got me. Easy. You know how stingy I am, pal. You know how stingy I am. That's the one thing. Exposed. Exposed. Fuck's sake. DJ, just let me have this one moment. She DMs me, she says stop covering me, and she never immediately jumps in the stream and says anything the moment I'm covering her. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yes, absolutely fun, boss. Thank you. Thank you, pal. I appreciate the heads up. There you go. Pops has got me covered. He's got me covered. We're $50 into the 3,000. I can't quite work out the math, but I think I had to do 98 more streams to hit that goal before the end of the year. But yeah, no, she doesn't watch any of this stuff, Doom. We've already heard that. We've already had it covered. I was going to start watching it. Let's watch a little bit more, seeing as she's here. But yeah.
And Doom is controlling their show.
I never even said that. Bring up the DM right now then. Last time I brought up DMs, I got told off by Tommy Jordan because he was sending me death threats. And I got told off and said that I can never do that. Mr. Connor, you nerd. Echo thinks he's so cool with his Wheel of Time podcast, bragging about how he's got aircon. This guy's a real dick. There you go. You watch Echo? Oh, thank you, DJ. All right, I'm going to be nicer to you. If you actually watch the show, beggars can't be choosers. You know, I need to keep a very close eye on people that watch this show. But yeah, let's watch a little bit more.
Doom controls Dabbleverse Live now, and I think that's a mistake, a big mistake. Not just because of my clips. I don't give a fuck. Play my clips. I asked for one not to be played, and they didn't play it, but they talked.
Rihanna, you know that I can't talk properly. You know that's part of my charm. Dear oh dear. Final boss giving a little bit of advice in the chat. From someone who's been 6 feet deep in the dab, it's better to drop the shovel, but you're already 7 times that. Oh God. What's that, like 42 feet deep? How bad is my math? That's crazy. Shut up, W. Shut up, W. Anyway.
Talked about it and laughed about it. So
Jared JV, thank you very much for using DJ Electra's voice for a little bit of Chinese. Here we go. That's actually extremely offensive, but thank you very much anyway. I do speak Mandarin, and that was ridiculous. But as promised, we will put her little AI voice on for using it. Thank you. Thank you very much. No, I was already in one of her videos, a very unflattering, big old fatty picture of me with what's her face in the background, Haley. So yeah, she did reach out to me actually and said, "Oh, sorry about that." I was like, "It's fine, don't worry, don't worry." And thank you, Anonymous on Super Tip for the 5.
Fuck everyone, Era. Fuck everyone. Everyone fucking sucks. Lick my ass, suck my butt. Everybody fucking sucks. Kiss my taint, knee my balls, fark off and die.
Beautiful. That's actually better than his normal singing, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Dear oh dear. People hate mirrors. I hate cameras is what I hate, Servosif. That's what I hate. Jesus.
it was basically kind of the same, but it was okay. 3,000 people had seen it on Doom's channel. Blind Mike's show got over 10,000 views, and it's his audience. And I've been doing his show for 3 years now. And his audience doesn't watch Doom's clips. Do you understand how I didn't want his audience out of context to see
Ironically, that is what I clipped, Connor. That is what I clipped, and it came up with that voice. So yeah, dear, I do.
me bawling on a show? Blind Mike's audience expects different of me and knows me differently. And I am not a blabbering idiot all the time. I was that night, sure. But do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Blind Mike's show got 10,000 views. Doom's got maybe 2 or 3.
I wish, AB. They're not even real Chinese. They're fake chinkies.
And that's that
And
leads
it's a
into
different
something.
audience. It's a totally different audience.
Yeah, and that leads exactly into what I wanted to say, which
Jesus Christ, Nick, we do not want to know any of this information about you and your boyfriends. All right, leave it
was
be.
like, do you regret kind of stepping into the quote unquote the weeds of the Dabbleverse? Because I've said like you had your not niche, but like
Another question sent through to Bacon Bits, by the way, quite clear.
you were the producer on Blind Mike, you were on the Hack Ride, which is Dabbleverse adjacent, but still enough in. And then you sort of dipped your toes in, and that's when all this backlash.
DJ Electra, instead of fighting in a chat, address this. Who do you think sent him these questions once he was live with you? Who do you think sent him the script of questions to cover with you? Let me know in the chat. Or you super shout with your voice. That'd be even better, to be fair.
Started was when you started doing your own stuff. Do you regret doing that, or
I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted because it's hard because I'm not a pick-me. People keep saying that I'm a pick-me. I'm not. I never have been. I've always been someone that wanted to be under the radar and not given attention and staying out of the limelight. But for a
This is quite interesting. Go back to sleep, Wendy. This is interesting.
second, I got a taste of it. Even though it was negative, it was a little intoxicating.
I know exactly what you mean because I was there. I got the
And-
same thing.
Yeah.
So that is interesting. That is interesting. So that kind of maybe answers a few questions I have with why people let themselves get embarrassed so much or get spurged out so much. And even though it's overwhelmingly negative, they still enjoy it. David Chandler, who's this Blind Mike character? He's got nothing to do with the Dabbleverse. Oh wait, doesn't he cover Aaron and Karmic and everyone else? What a derp. Good to see you, David Chandler. We were talking about you earlier. Well, I wasn't, but yeah. AB says, I don't think I need to read that, actually. I get it. Hit that like button. Thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate it.
And so then to step out of that and just say, I give up and I'm going to bend the knee to Doom.
I'm very surprised that's not already an intro of her saying I'm going to bend the knee to Doom. But yeah. See, like, you just get carried away, DJ Electra. You don't actually address the question about you that everyone in the chat could hear. Just keep going after everyone.
It's not me. I'm not going to bend the knee to anyone.
I do have his voice on Super Shout, NJ. But yeah.
I get what you're saying. And it's not that I'm saying bend the knee.
I'm not going to suck his ass either or suck
Oh, that's a
a bag
shame.
of dicks. No, I'm just not going to. I will put out a diss track. That's what I did.
DJ Electra says, I don't know who's messaging them. I'm not going to just guess. All right, well, that's boring then. Never mind. Just say Doom. Just say Doom and move on with it.
That's just me. Sorry if I'm abrasive and bitchy and you don't like me. That's what I think Melton said the other day. Or Mersh.
You guys have a lot of weird. I know we have a lot of weird swear words and what have you. But dick liquor. What was the one that was being said the other day as well? What did Mersh say? Something similar to dick liquor as well. And I'm like,
I get them confused. But whatever. Whatever they said. You know what? I'm sorry if you don't like me, but that's just sometimes that's who I am. Sometimes I can be the sweetest person that you might know. Sometimes I can be a total bitch. But it just depends on the situation.
Doom clarifies, I got a few messages about the interaction, but legit didn't watch it until afterwards. I didn't send any of the questions. So it wasn't Doom who sent any of the questions. Right, that narrows it down a little bit. I've got a sneaking suspicion. I know it is someone who used to torture him and now isn't torturing him. Would be my guess.
I'm in. Yeah. And when I'm in the Dabbleverse, I'm going to have to be a bitch. Because otherwise I'm going to get steamrolled. And I'm going to be crying every night. I cried one time. Once. Fucking
Speaking of go live.
Well, he's cried twice. So I guess he's beaten you.
Did you ever hear my diss track?
Kim, don't worry, mate. Don't worry. I wasn't accusing Kim.
Which one?
The one I made about you?
No.
Thank you,
We're
Kiki.
not playing it right now, are
No,
we?
no. I was just asking if you heard it. You didn't even go
like I
listen
said,
to that.
I don't pay attention. I turned off notifications. I don't get notified of things on X or on here. Like I just.
You Brits love that C word though. We can't get away with that one generally. Yeah. Same with Australians as well, mate. To be fair, it's kind of like a very generic one. David Chandler, I would suspect one of the guests that came on immediately after. Oh, do you know who they were, Dave? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch this, but yeah.
Why would I read comments, negative shit about me? Why? What is that gonna do for me? That's none of my business.
I will say it was good. It was rough,
like I said,
but
I'll
it was
admit
good.
my mistake. It was rough. Really? What'd you say?
We liked Polish over here, written. We've had a bit of a turn because people have been recording stuff in Poland and doing like blogs from Poland, and it's just overwhelmingly white. So all of a sudden, we've gone from hating them for moving into our country to being like, oh, that's quite a nice country you've got over there. But yeah, there you go. 40 likes. Aren't you supposed to do a rap or do the moody dance? Yeah, supposed to be aircon day today. I checked with the delivery company, Kiki. They still technically haven't received it. They're still waiting on it. So I think I'm going to have to get a refund on that. Thank you very much for all the likes, guys. I do believe we're going to play a little bit of Thai Guy. We'll play a bit more for you guys. Just seeing as we've got Doom and DJ Electra in the chat.
Let me sum it up. It was why do you go online so much? That's a bad idea, is the nice way to put it.
Look at that. See, now I automatically want to be a little bit less mean to DJ Electra. But yeah, I will wait.
Nice. All right. Well.
Let's just say it was her.
I think so. I think it's one of those Chinese companies as well, to be fair. But yeah.
Harsh but stern and fair in advice.
I love people trying to give me this advice not to go online and not to do this or that or the other, but it's I've been doing it for 3 years, and 2 years before that I was doing a radio show, so it's
Doom's payer. Echo, did you see last night that Electra claimed Blind Mike was a liar and that she sent him a cease and desist? Is that already clipped down, Doom, or is that from her show that she did last night? No, I did hear about the cease and desist, but I think that was it not insinuated on the clip that you did with Blind Mike and that so far done with it? I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. I'll tell you what, Tio Hank, if that's the case, I'm fucking furious.
what I do.
And it doesn't even come from a place like don't do it at all. It's like I think it's more of a
don't do dumb shit.
Don't dip your toe in unless you want to come all the way in, kind of.
Yes, I'm even promoting Thai Guy's VIP wife. So yeah.
Thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's at the beginning there, especially with the Doom stuff in the very.
I think I saw your comment on Doom's video play though. So I assume you are part of Blind Mike's audience who also watch Doom. There's going to be a lot of crossover. I always found it a bit weird that Blind Mike would kind of insist, I don't cover Dabbleverse. I don't cover Dabbleverse. I'm like, how the fuck do I know about you then? You know, how are you around this area if you don't do Dabbleverse shit? But yeah. Never know Thai Guy's name. You never need to. It's just Thai Guy. It's just Thai Guy. But yeah.
very beginning when you took the break. It was like you wanted to come in and poke at the people you wanted to poke at, but then when some came back, you were like, okay, let me go.
That's a weird conversation from to have DJ Electra. A lot of Blind Mike's audience contact me and they said, I don't even know who Doom is. I didn't even see any clips about you lately. Yeah. I've had loads of people DMing me being like, I haven't got a fucking clue about anything going on with you lately, just to let you know, just to throw it out there. Mr. OG Mumbling Nick, thank you very much for sending a gifted membership. I do appreciate that, pal. If any of you have more money than sense, I would appreciate it. Super tip or super shout, they're both pinned there. And as Doom pointed out, I have got a little banner there as well, reminding you about it. Alternatively, you can gift memberships here, more likely to get people to stick around if they get a stupid notification from me. So I do appreciate that. I think they're $2.99 each. And there is a lot of stuff in the backlog you can look through as well. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. DJ Electra, Echo, you're funny. Thank you very much, pal. I appreciate that.
Back to where I was before. I don't like this anymore.
I think I need to eat some mushrooms or something. My ego is too big right now. Like, not my ego like, oh, I'm the greatest, but you know, my ego like when someone pushes you, you push back.
Yeah.
I think I need to take a mushroom trip or something and get rid of that because I don't know what's wrong, but I was fighting back and I ran away. So, okay, I did the flee, run away. You know, there's...
I read what I wanted to read there.
What is it? Fight. What is it? Flee, fight, fawn, and fuck. Those are the 4.
I don't think David Chandler is a massive fan of yours, Electra. I'm gonna throw it out there. That's my just my opinion. But yeah. Doom wants to know: did they contact you or did you contact them? So let's be fair, then, shall I, Doom? Sorry, let me bring it up. She says, I asked a few. Okay, so she reached out to people and she just went, "Did you see Doom's clip?" And they're like, "What? No." Fair. Can you make a filter of Blind Mike? I could put sunglasses on, I guess, and lose weight. That's maybe as close as I could do.
Once. So I fled, and then I came back, and I was fighting. Now I'm just down to fuck.
Shit. Granny's here as well. We've got all of the celebrities. Oh, dear. DJ Electra, they contact me, Doom. A lot of people have and support me. You wouldn't know them. They live in Canada. Yes.
All I want to do is fuck. That's it.
Oh,
now.
God. Watch out for your DMs tonight now. Actually, where's my phone?
I don't know what fawning is. I mean, I think I do, but I don't know. I think fucking is my my lane right now.
My DMs are gonna be fucking lit up, just like when I covered you in a negative way, and everybody was going, "Yay!" I'm gonna get fucking messages tomorrow, I'll be like, "You pussy bastard," but like, I never.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think we should leave that there. Pussy bastard, bacon bits. Thank you very much, pal. And DJ Electra, superstar of the Dabbleverse, allegedly. Let's take him off screen. Right, anyone here for DJ Electra stuff? You can go away now. What's up, Rover? How's it cracking, mate? Hope you're good. I reckon now is a time to throw it to the Thai guy. Let's give it to the regulars who enjoy a little bit of Thai guy. Feel free to stick around if you want, guys. He is a brilliant Irish guy who found his life in Ireland, and he moved over, bought a wife, like many dabblers, and now complains about how shit Thailand is. It's pretty good. Kim, thank you for the £5.
Why are you not talking about me and my lady boy dating site? Ickle, I thought you were a fan mate. Oh, damn it!
Very creative at the end there, Kim. I'm not too sure, but yeah. Final comment from DJ Electra. I love it how you all feel so strong and smart attacking one person. How about you attack 2 people? I suggest add Bacon on that list. And there you go. Attack her and attack Bacon. That way it is fine. Ego sounds like Mr. Baumer. Sure does, pal. Sure does. Oh, no. No, Jesus. I'm on it, pal. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Hey, too far, hey, too far. Right, time for our good friend, Thai Guy. Dear, oh dear.
Myself to my host. And if you present yourself to your host, you might as well put on your best clobber. Don't go away. This could be interesting.
So this is a chap that we cover. He at the moment is doing daily streams, which is very helpful in Thailand. He's Irish, alcoholic, has a Thai bride, has an 8-year-old kid called Danny, I believe, and he just complains about everything. But he is entertaining, very entertaining. I think so. But yeah, wake up as Thai Guy in the morning, exactly. New content every day from him at the moment. Hefe, man person, like, yeah, maybe he isn't all bad then. That's a good point. Maybe he's not all bad.
We are off to Pontootony to do our 90-day report and get up to other kinds of mischief.
So 90-day report. He's married. He lives in Thailand, but you don't just get to stay there forever. It's not like England. You can't marry in and then you get to live here for the rest of your fucking life. You still got to report. You still got to show that you're kind of like working. You can support yourself in the country. You're not a leech on society. Mr. Doom, before we move on, Eccles, do you have any advice for DJ Lecturer? My advice is always unwarranted, so I guess I could add it. Fuck off would be my advice. I don't think you're cut out for the Dabbleverse. Probably not cut out for the internet. The kindest thing I could say is fuck off. That would be it. Cool. Anyway, back to Tiger.
Welcome to Anxiety in the Land of Smiles. This video is not about...
Good morning, Victoria. Thank you. I do feel a bit bad. I know everyone's favourite shmuel is a solo shmuel, so it was very selfish of me to jump on. But yeah.
A 90-day report. This video is about me doing it and how I feel when I'm doing it and what it means to my schedule, my daily routine when I'm doing it. Just
thanks, Final Boss. Doom, fantastic advice. I appreciate your honesty. Well, and that's the thing. It will come back twicefold on me, Electra, on this, because when you make a judgment on someone else, other people will go, all right, well, fuck him. I'll put shit against him. So I've got to expect that now. And that's absolutely fine. But unfortunately, I think you might be a tiny bit delusional in your expectations of the Dabbleverse. But yeah. Anywho, sorry, Tiger, interrupting you.
To keep you in the loop, 90-day reporting was introduced into Thailand in 1979. Obviously for the authorities to keep check on where we're staying at the place we're supposed to be staying. I mean, it'd make you wonder, why do you need a TM30 if you have a 90-day report? I mean, for me, I don't know. It's just, it's overkill. It's overkill. That's my personal opinion. It's not a criticism, of course not. Who am I to do that?
Kiki, are you a fan of Tiger?
Anyway, I feel I'm dressed up. I'm dressed up for this occasion. And the reason I've done that, because on a previous...
So this guy's pretty reactive, by the way. Let me have a quick look, see if I can find his channel, just for anyone interested. He reacts a lot to the posts. He's very easily baited. That's the wrong one. He's very easily baited. So his channel is called Alpha Omega Daily, but it's actually changed it generically to occasionally on there. He responds a lot to people's comments and he even brings them up on streams. A chill guy, not seeing you in a bit. Thailand has a better immigration system than any Western country. Isn't that mad? Yeah, absolutely. What's with people from the UK and all their opinions? Crazy. We don't even have freedom of speech, Rihanna. Isn't that crazy? And we still somehow managed to say stuff.
This video, when I went to do my 90-day report, the way my attire was criticized. My choice of attire was criticized. You can't criticize the attire, you can criticize the person's choice of attire. So there you go. My choice of attire was criticized, and somebody said I looked like a hobo. And it reminded me of Whitesnake in 1982, if you remember Whitesnake. The lyrics of...
Let me guess. Hefe, would you get this? Nick, would you get this?
The song, like a hobo, I was born to walk alone. They had to change, well, they didn't have to, but they did change the lyric in 1987 because they were concerned that American audiences on the radio would mishear the word hobo, well, misinterpret their meaning of their interpretation of the word hobo, and they changed it to drifter. Drifter was the original choice, and they changed it to hobo, and then they had to change it back again. So I'm not like a hobo today. That's a fun fact, by the way. I'm not like a hobo today.
I was wondering if you knew the little story that you had, Nick, about it. But yeah.
I think I've spruced myself up. After all, I'm presenting myself to my host. And if you present yourself to your host, you might as well put on your best clobber. Before we venture any further, I just want to silence my critics who are saying now, why don't I do this online? And I'll tell you my answer to that is.
So here's the first little heads up. You can do all of this online. You don't have to do what he's doing. He's going there to make a point. I 100% will, Diablo. I promise you. And I will also be going on another helicopter ride because I'm going to have to. I think that's going to be my gimmick, I guess. But yeah. So he doesn't have to do this. He doesn't have to do this drive. He can do it online. That's the starting point. There's no reason for him to do this. He's just going to make a point and to make content.
On doing your 90-day report online is notoriously hit and miss. All you got to do is Google it. It's notoriously hit and miss. I prefer to get it done in person and get it done and dusted. Anyway, as I said, this is not about the 90-day report. This is about the anxiety that dealing with immigration in Thailand causes me. And the anxiety that immigration in Thailand causes you. I have a bad taste in my mouth. I feel stressed because I have to, any dealing with authority, somebody has the ability, somebody has the authority. A lot of people have the ability, but the people in immigration have the authority to, with a stroke of a pen, change your life.
Do you think Irish chaos? Do you think honestly this gets better because of what happens? He's brilliant. I do like him normally when he's out and about harassing your poor young Thai women, but this is a pretty good one.
Am I being over dramatic? No, I'm not being over dramatic. It's also coming up to my renewal of my yearly visa, my annual visa. This is my last, is it?
So not only do you need to get a yearly visa, but they do, did he say 12-week checkups on you in between as well?
This is my last 90-day report on this visa. I'll be renewing my visa before the next one. So the stress is building up. It's building up already. And, you know, when I looked at my passport this morning, I took it, it's in my bag there.
I believe he got his bride from Thai Bride. in my thumbnail, what is it called? Thai Date VIP, Victoria. He's married. She works full time and looks after his kid. And he goes around making YouTube videos. He's living the life
with all my documentation that I need. But I looked at my passport this morning and I got this overwhelming sense of reassurance. I belong somewhere. I can be somewhere. I can go somewhere where I can just be. I don't have to report to anybody. It makes you appreciate.
I hear they have a very similar site in Brazil, Victoria, that has been used by a fellow dabbler. Harry! Yes, poor old Harry.
It does. It makes you appreciate your home country.
Me? Yeah, I try my best. To still look like a pineapple.
It really does. Anyway, let's press on. We're off to Pontutini. I said it again. In the land of smiles. Pontutini. In the land of smiles. There we are. Off to Pontutini to do our 90-day report and get up to other kinds of mischief. Will this guy open this thing? Is he asleep?
So AB, this is brilliant. Okay, so he's drove all the way here. He doesn't have to. He can do it online. He's drove all the way here. He's going to kick off at the people for taking a while, and then he's going to realise something.
He is asleep. He's watching his phone. The security guy is sitting there. The barrier isn't down. I'm going to beat to there he is. Eventually, it reminds me of Jeremy Clarkson. I think he did a review of whatever car it was. Was it the Lada? A Lada. I think it was a Lada. And he said that it gets from 0 to 60 eventually. Well, we'll get to Pontoutini, and it's going to be a wonderful day, I hope. But I still feel extremely, extremely anxious about this. I don't know why. It's just, that's what it is. It's just anxiety. It feeds anxiety. And I had a...
So I do love he's built this whole thing up because this is the content for the day. It makes sense. He's doing daily content, for the month of August. So, yeah, sure, it's something to do. Build up. Let's see what.
Cup of coffee before I left the house. And of course, one thing, well, I don't know about you, but one thing about me, that if I drink coffee and I'm anxious.
Theo Hank, thank you for keeping me out of MLC chat the other day. Thank you, I appreciate that. Looking out for me. Thank you.
It propels myself into levels of anxiety hitherto unknown. Well, it's about...
You wait, Diablo, you wait. Honestly, it's not often I watch these beforehand, but I have been kind of I can't not watch them. I can't believe I have to do all this nonsense. Don't they understand? I'm a white man. Yes, you wait though. You wait.
30 minutes later, and I'm doing a U-turn. I've forgotten my arrival card. The card that I filled out on the flight that I came into Thailand on 14 years ago. It's laminated because it was falling apart.
So right. So he's forgotten the one thing he needs to take to do this in person. He doesn't have to do it in person. He could do it at home. Also, he's laminated it to make a point of being like, I have to bring this every time. Here's my laminated version. And firstly, you don't have to go every time. You can do it online at home. Also, you can put that number on your phone. You can email it to yourself. You can tattoo it on your arm like a fucking tattoo from the 40s. You can do anything you like with it. But to be a prick, because that's what he is, he's laminated it so he can throw it down and be like, here you go. Here's the laminated thing that you need proof that I need to bring every 12 weeks, which is fucking perfect. But yeah. No, final boss. We're not going to cover roller coasters. Okay.
Yeah. You have to quote your arrival card number on your 90-day report. So I've got to go back and get it. Blast it anyway. This is, well, look, it makes for an I told you it's going to be interesting. I told you. And again, there's going to be fellas shouting at me, why don't you just do it online?
That is a good point, Diablo. Why don't you do it at home? He hates being at home because he has to iron these kids' clothes when he's at home. He's out of breath from dry. Yeah, no, probably from, let's be fair, probably from ranting and raving. If you've enjoyed my 2 hours of ranting and raving, please do hit that like button. If you've enjoyed it so much you like to support the show, some gifted memberships wouldn't go askew. I would appreciate it. Just kind of tricks a few people into watching the show a bit more, sticking around, seeing some of the extra content. Anything along those lines is greatly appreciated. I normally ask for end towels, but Final Boss just does about 12 of them in a row. So maybe just packy towels for today.
Well, as I said, it's not reliable. I'm not reliable. Blast it! I feel like, what's his name in Pulp Fiction? When he forgot to watch that his father secreted up a certain orifice during
Thanks, beloved.
the war, when he was a prisoner of war. You remember? And he had to go back to the house to get the watch in his little Honda. Well, that's what I feel like. Well, not exactly, but you know what I mean. That's what it feels like to me. All the plans, all relaxed and ready to do all the stuff I have.
It is funny. He is an actual little shy though. From the little bits that we've seen of him, he is just as bad
to
as
do, and a leisurely pace. And now I have to go back to where I started and start again. I was almost there. And if you're wondering how far the Pontutini immigration office is from where I live in Bangkok, it's about 45 kilometers.
Right. So he's essentially something he could have done at home. He's going to have to do 180 kilometers in a day to make up for it.
And I'm not taking the motorway. I'm taking the main road below it, because taking the motorway only adds to expense. Blasted! Anyway, we're just at Dong Mung now. Going back. Oh, we shall reconvene. Bloody hell. Anxiety! Anxiety, lads! Self-inflicted anxiety! As I make my way back, and I haven't got there yet, but as I make my way back, I'm just asking myself the question, and you might ask yourself this question, or you might ask this question: why in the name of God do we need an arrival card number every time we do a 90-day report? I mean, somebody please tell me, why do we need to quote the arrival card number every time we do a 90-day report? It's historic.
It's just to keep track on you, mate. That's all it is. Just to keep track on you. Make sure you're staying within a certain area, I guess, and not trying to just stay in their country illegally, so they know to start looking for you if you don't turn up, I would guess.
It's 14 years old. I mean, it's 14 years ago. And I write it on the 90-day documentation, which I have to fill out every time I do my 90-day report. So you'd have to ask yourself.
It is mad, Victoria, the amount of stuff that he kicks off over. Absolutely insane. He does sometimes try to kind of curtail it and being like, that's fine. Like, I get why they do it. But essentially, his old shtick is moaning, which is fun to watch.
Why? What possible reason? And obviously there is a reason. But usually we can determine the reason by the logic. But usually we can determine the reason by the logic of what we're doing.
So many great comments. This is why Final Boss always has the wrong instincts. The amount of people who have proper good views on this is lovely. So Vosif, they do it because people like him on there. Exactly. Absolutely. AB, I'd love if Tygo was really tough about immigration when it comes to Ireland. Yes. No, he is as well, AB. He really is. He is a nightmare. No, he's great. Yeah. No idea. You're granted $20.
But there doesn't seem to be any logic in this. So I can't determine the reason. Somebody please tell me.
Yes, he is a whinger. Absolutely, W. Absolutely.
It's going to take me... I'm at Chang Wat Na. That's where I am. The Chang Wat Na ramp on the motorway is on my left. I'm not on the motorway. I'll change lanes here and stop behind a truck. Oh, dear God.
Whinging cunts is a good team up. He does stop for some lunch. It is funny. On this, he just kind of moans about not being able to fill out a form in there because they don't have any pens. He has to bring his own pen. Let's have a look. This is him thanking everybody who donate. What a grifter. Here we go. His favorite restaurant.
Relaxation to ease. Well, the anxiety is gone. So to ease it and to ease back.
Right, Granny, I don't know what this is. Am I supposed to be spreading the word that you're working? Granny works, by the way, guys. He works as well. Is that what you wanted?
Into normality, I'm going to eat at my favourite restaurant here in Wigwang, and I urge you to do the same if you're ever here. Landmark. I'm terrible for landmarks, but that's it there. You can see the name on it, something 24. They have branches all over Bangkok, actually, and I totally recommend it. So without further ado, I'm going to do that. I think the Thai word for
Philly.
Menu is menu. Thank you. Cheers.
Yeah, it's all about him, chill guy. It's all about him, obviously.
I need a cup. Okay. Legal Coca-Cola? Coke. Okay. Thank you so much. You see the service here.
Look at that shirt. Look at that shirt. How many buttons aren't done up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5.
Is top notch. The food here is top notch. It's a bit like this channel. We're top notch. You're top notch. Whoa. It's great to be free of anxiety, even if it's only momentarily, because
Oh, you finally turn up.
I have to go back. Well, it's not really anxiety. I've got to get back into some. When I go back within the next 47 minutes or so, I've got some online activities to get into, and I wouldn't say it's anxiety free, but it's not. It doesn't cause me any amount of anxiety like today has done. And again, just to say this, one of the reasons I'm doing my 90-day reports is because of my Thai wife. I want to stay with her. And
that's nice. I think that's genuinely the nicest thing he's ever said about his wife. Because I want to stay with her. Do you reckon?
You can do the same thing. Well, I'm not talking. Thank you so much. Thank you. You can do the same thing. If you have a Thai wife, or if you're looking for a Thai wife, you can consult Thai Date VIP. Yes, Thai Date VIP isn't just your average Thai dating site. Oh, no.
Oh, 1 second. I nearly forgot the advert. Hey, Dabbler. How's it going?
It's not. It's run by a very good friend of mine. He's French and he's down in Hoi Hin. It's Thai-based, but run by a Farang. There you go. And many guys who have watched my videos have met their future wives and girlfriends on Thai Date VIP, and you could be one of them. So, what are you waiting for? Click the link below, or scan the QR, it's up to you, and you never know what you might get. Let me know in the comment section what your experience of Thai Date VIP is.
1 second. Go on. Get your phone out. Granny. Get your phone out. Scan that QR code. What's cracking, 777? There you go.
And I look forward to hearing back from you. Anyway, I'm going to get myself something to eat here hopefully very soon. Because I'm under a little bit of time constraint, I don't know. I am trying to get these videos out, and I'm doing it every day. This is a great
Absolutely.
place. It really is. They have great staff. They really do. The only thing I can say about this place negative is for a videographer, from a videographer's point of view, is the noise of the traffic and the noise of the air conditioning system. It's a mobile air conditioning system. Thank you.
Now everyone's just taking a piss. Everyone's got an air conditioning system. You never know what you might get. Woman, child, lady. See, that's not true. I'm sure you can choose. Let us know, Granny, when you see the list. He is. He's the perfect advert.
So much. Thank you. Thank you. So this is well worth it, lads. It really is. That's what we're having. Move that out of the way. That's what we're having. It's crispy pork with rice. That's basically what it is. And you have your...
No, Granny, you're going to be surprised, mate, because he has to take his kid once a day to school. And occasionally he has to iron their clothes. So don't be fooled by these Thai brides that you can get. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled as well by the channel. You might think this is just a normal stream where we're covering a Thai guy. It's actually a very, very grifty stream. I do have pinned super shout and super tip where you can use over 20 plus voices that I've created for you guys to use. You can create AI songs. You can even send me a voicemail, a 30-second voicemail as well on it if you like. Or gift memberships, super stickers, all that jazz. All appreciated. Helps. I'm so far $60 on my way towards that hot tub. So thank you very much, everyone on Super Show.
Soy sauce. Now, I might be a Philistine, and I am a Philistine, so I'll do that. There might be a lot of people shouting at the screen now saying I shouldn't have done that, but what the heck? I've done it. As I said, this particular chain, this particular restaurant, it's a chain of restaurants, and they're all over the place. Oh, here we go. And this isn't very large, but it's just exactly what I needed. I guess you're just what I needed. Remember that one? Another reference. Let me know in the comment section because I can't
Another reference, yeah. Let us know.
think Was it the Cars? That was the Cars, wasn't it? I think I know you very well. Da, 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 da. I can't do the... I get done for copyright. Or was it? I guess you're just what I needed. That's what it was. I guess you're just what I needed. Well, I guess you're just what I needed. Oops, Daisy. I'm sitting here watching my car.
Nobody used Jake's voice as well. Nobody used that voice. Good luck.
This is delicious. I'm sitting here watching my car. I'm not parked illegally. But Wig Wang is notorious for traffic cops clamping cars. Now, have you ever seen a tight clamp?
Mr. A. Thompson, they make you go to immigration every 90 days. If you don't have a service, do it for $3. Yeah, you can do it online. You can do it online. He just does it to be a...
Basically a rebar shaped into a U shape with a padlock around it.
Good point, Final Boss. Good point.
But they're effective. I've seen more clamping in this area of Bangkok than I've seen anywhere else. But then again, I've spent more time in this part of Bangkok than anywhere else. I'll tell you what we'll do. While I'm finishing this, we'll have a comment interlude. How about that? If you
no, it's fine. He literally just brings up everyone's comment from the chat. So yes, if you do leave him comments, he will probably respond to them. And he might even show them on stream.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm going to see how much this is.
He does. He's been quite good today, AB. He's behaved himself quite a lot.
It'll be less than 100 baht. That's with the Coke and the meal. Hang on, let's just check that. All right, crap.
Oh my God, he's so stingy as well. He always double checks on this. So he's paying, how much is he paying, A. Thompson, in dollars for this? Like a couple of bucks?
Scan okay? That's a song. Okay.
82 baht. Let's have a look. 82 baht in dollars. In dollars. See that? $2.48. $2.48.
Okay. Thank you. Yep. So that was 82 baht for the man in the hat, bringing you the videos every day. Oh, thank you.
Ah, look at this. Look how nice they are in this country as well.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. I'm after getting a sachet. Oh, thank you so much.
That was with a handy as well, Hefe. So, yeah.
I'm after getting a sachet of coffee as well. Gold or Arabica. Or Arabica. Abrica. Gold Abrica. Brazilian.
Ah, easy for him to say.
Coffee, huh? There you go. You should come here. You should come here. Definitely come here. So, that's a wrap from me. And I can just tell you that it's been well worth my while doing this. It's been well worth your while watching this video. If you don't think it's if you don't think it's been well worth your while watching this video, let me know. But let me know either way. And I will be doing more of the comment interludes in each video going forward, I think, if you like it. And whatever you say, you might get it included in the comment interlude.
Look at that salesman. Brilliant. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Thai guy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Bill after a nice spicy Thai curry. Yeah, enjoy it, pal. That free coffee was enough to endorse the restaurant. He is easily bribed. Yeah, I should reach out. I should. Here we go. It's got to be once a stream at least. Yes, there you go. Perfect. Perfect. Right, we got 40 minutes left to have a little bit of fun, guys, before I abandon you all. I wanted to cover one of the Husey and Penny clips because she had a very, very fun weekend. This is one where they're kind of turning on her a little bit, which isn't surprising. That's kind of the whole point of the show, but that's why we all enjoy it, right? Hashtag Husey Entertainment. There you go. $2.40 for coffee. I'm moving to Thailand. Yeah, I bet. Yes. Friend of Nice Dancer. For sure, pal. For sure. You also can be a friend of Nice Dancer by just not being a dickhead. That's essentially all it takes, I believe. But yeah. Right. let's watch a little bit of Penny. And I think Ava has had a makeover. Let me know if I'm absolutely wrong, but I think she's done herself up a bit.
Joe Burrow, he's in my stream.
All right.
When we were at Hackamania,
That's Dan, by the way, and he's already got rid of the rest of his little goatee.
I didn't know who a lot of people were, and her show is on days that at that time I worked on those days. So I had no idea who she was. Anyway, she had like messaged Darren and like super chatted him, and that's back when he was doing all those little those Muppets.
I hate AI stuff, guys. It's fucking anyway. Hello, DJ.
Whatever everybody was calling them. And she had loved those, shared them, spoke on them. I don't know the details, but anyway, that I didn't know who she was. So when she actually came close to us and he introduced us and stuff, she looked down towards at me because it was the middle of the day and I was drinking, and that was my vacation.
It's a weekend, Soren. It's a weekend. Stop being judgmental.
We were running out one day to run down to Walgreens because Darren's an adult and he packs his own suitcase. Okay, I'm not his mother.
Yeah, not very well done. He only brought like 2 shirts with him.
He packs his own suitcase. And he didn't bring enough shirts. So we were going to run down to the Walgreens and just grab a couple of colored T-shirts, for him to wear. Because we had brought dress clothes.
It's African American T-shirts, Penny. Come on.
Obviously, which was overdressing, And she's like, "Oh, it's okay." She said, she ran into us in the lobby. She said, "Oh, it's okay." She's like, "You know what? I bet you're a 2XL. I got one."
Thanks, MSIP, for using Super Shout. $65 off the way there. So close. So close. Thank you, Pam.
By the ways, guys, Brittany Venti plans on undergoing breast reduction surgery. Doesn't matter to me because I prefer lady boys like Ava. Fix this damn voice already, a cool.
What's wrong with it? You need it slower? Quicker? I think it sounds pretty good. It's pretty good. Maybe slower, right? I'll make it slower. Thanks, pal.
Up in my room, I'll bring it right down. And she got gone. And we ended up talking to somebody else. Hell, Husey, was probably you. And so he sent her a message and said, "Hey, where's the shirt?" And then she bitched because he asked her a question, "Where's the shirt that you said you'd be right back?"
I got a genuine laugh when KB watched this and said, "These people buy clothes at Walgreens. Wow, they must be doing great. Brutes. It doesn't sound like it's Jake's voice. I don't understand. It's Jake's voice. He just, obviously he's not a robot, so he speaks in his way. It can't kind of add all the affectations. I guess that's what you'd have to add in the voice. You'd have to add the stuff and stutters, because otherwise it reads it clearly. Would be my feedback, to be fair. But yeah. Thanks anyway, though.
Down with, so I probably came off really bad last night because I was fired up.
Well, you almost had a stroke.
Oh, Jesus. Someone said Dan looked like Melissa McCarthy doing an SNL skit as a male broadcaster, and I can't unsee it. That's pretty funny. But yeah. Jake's voice needs to be 30% more nasally and 40% more retarded. Right, Nick, if you're around, send me the best 30-second clip of Jake being Jake that you can.
Broke. So are you okay?
Swear to God, I'm fine. And I was fine last night too. So when we got back home, somebody said, I don't even remember how it got. Somebody asked about Hackmania or whatever, and we just basically said, "Filter much?" 2 words. Dan, how long was her show that she did talking about me?
Was it 5 hours?
So what you're saying is she started a fight and she came back at you. So,
plus or minus
5 hours.
What's your question there, Eva, my love?
I saw your show yesterday.
So am I mad, or has she had like a bit of a makeover or different hair, right? See, wouldn't it be better if I noticed when my wife had a haircut than Arthur?
And what are you celebrating? Because it seems like you're upset with her because she talks shit about you, but then separately we found out that she had a drug problem and was lying about it. Why did you start yelling at everyone yesterday?
Because the problem.
That's the fucker. That's the fucker, Mason. Yes, does look like. I did it ages ago, actually. One of the first times. I didn't always get on with Ava. And she was on a stream, and I replaced it with Noel Fielding's picture.
Was Ava, did you ever just take all you can take and can't have much more?
Is that another Scarlet Hampton?
Debbie says a lot are keeping track of how many hours people's streams are lately. Yes, you can do mine pretty easily. 15 hours. 15 hours. A posh school like Echo went to is about 50k per year now. I went to a grammar school, but I didn't have to pay for it.
Oh,
And
invested.
there are a lot of things behind the scenes that a lot of you don't know.
Okay.
Okay. There's a lot of other things behind
Yeah, good shout. Good shout.
the scenes that a lot of you don't know. And yesterday was the cream of the crop, and I just could not take anymore. Okay. And I'm also going to say, am I proud of that moment? Absolutely not. Would I do it again? Absolutely. But I'm not proud of it.
But why?
I'm really not proud of it. I would keep doing it.
I don't understand why you were so invested in it. Like, I mean, that was insane yesterday.
Yes. I don't have a thick skin like you. I don't have a thick skin like a lot of you, So, people make nasty jokes to you and about surgery options and this and that and the other thing. And you just come right back at them. You know what I'm saying? You come right back at them and you don't let that bother you. Okay.
Okay. So for you internalize the criticism and you
I've gone there a few times, Soren, to be fair. Yeah.
didn't fight back. So
luckily this big old Ed knocked the way through it for me.
It was kind of a release. Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely. Let me just tell you, I'm about to be 55 years old, and I don't think that I have said cunt
54-year-old Penny
in 55 years as many times as I did last night.
That was just like somebody in their element. You were just liberated and just letting it out. It was freedom.
A part of me does feel bad. Part of me does, but I feel.
Should have zoomed in on Rochi there, just shaking his head. Mason says Rochi made this episode watchable, like in a lot of Husey streams. Give him his props. There you go. Put him on the payroll, Husey. Put him on the payroll. The Mike's hard lemonade was flowing through her. No comment, Philly. No comment, pal.
I feel much better today. There's only so much you can take for so long. And
Does this all go back to Hackamania? Is that why you have such a,
I'm sorry?
Imagine unironically having your name as Dan the Man.
Your emotion for Haley, it seemed like it was a little more than just, kind of sticking it to her. I felt very emotional yesterday.
The entire. I guess it really culminated on me that she did this 5-hour stream and lied like.
Oh, dogs are going mental. Anything at the door? No,
Crazy about me. And all of these people of hers jumped in my chats and on my page and in my ex, calling me everything but whatever, and she's lying to everybody.
Cat Diggler once again proving that he's Johnny come lately. Writing your name backwards is cool and mysterious. Yes. So breaking it down for you. My name is Luke. In college, someone said my name backwards, and he said it sounded like a terrorist, and it did sound like a terrorist. So every so often, me and my friend, he would refer to me as Eccles. And when I was doing this, I was like, oh, I'll just put my name backwards instead of just being Luke. I'll be Eccles. That's the big breaking news on that one, pal.
Were you yelling like that in the morning before you even decided to do a show?
No, why?
Yeah, the trick is, AB, the trick is I'm not actually called Luke. It's a massive kind of long-term con.
No, why? Did you think you heard me?
No, I could just imagine you walking around the house being like,
Yeah, unfortunately, Hefe. Honestly, Shirley, no word of lie. I don't know. You were probably there, but you might not have caught it. But it was like 6 months until he was like, so his name's Luke. Like, genuinely. He was like,
fucking bitch, flying around my hair. And then, like,
Nope, not
just
at all.
echoing through the house.
Not at all.
Oh, so that just, once you turned the show on is when that started? Be honest.
I've been honest the entire time we've been here, and I'm going to say it now for the third time. You ever just had all you can take? No, it was not just from here. It was a bunch of other things, personal things, and I took all I could take, and I couldn't take it anymore. And somebody had to reap the benefits.
What kind
and
of
unfortunately,
personal
it was
thing?
Jesus. 75 for you here. Thank you so much for hanging. I do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed the stream, we've got half an hour left. Please do hit that like button. There are ways of donating. As you're fully aware, anything you would like to donate, I do appreciate. Apart from that, just keep commenting in the chat. Most of you aren't annoying. Most of you. Thierry. Thierry Henry.
Really.
What kind of personal things?
None of your business. How about that?
So can I before we go, and I'm not asking to probe on your personal things at all, but you were
I swear to fucking God, these dogs. Honestly.
Very emotional yesterday, and it was great. It was great entertainment. I think a lot of us were like, Team Penny. It was awesome. It was exciting. Timestamp this and C-word that, and it was great. And but so are you saying that a lot of that motion wasn't just Haley? It was external things
No,
beyond
it was a lot.
Haley?
It was a lot of things. It was a lot of things. You know, it just was, and it just happened to be that was the one thing that I could drill in an attack on. You know. So now everybody listen up. Everybody listen up.
Let me just pick at that. So just like Haley uses Steel Toe to direct all of her anger and make Steel Toe the direction of everything that's pent up inside of her, maybe even her history. Now you're using Haley the same way that she uses Steel Toe. Then
Absolutely.
What a load of nonsense.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Haley had everything coming to her and a little bit more. Absolutely not. Steel Toe is a fucking.
They bark way too much. Way too much. Yeah, that's the problem. I do keep double checking just in case, fat guy, but it ain't turning up. It ain't turning up. I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow when it gives me a new date, and then I can tell them to go fuck themselves.
Riri. That whole bunch is a Riri. Steel Toe. Like that motherfucker's ever put a Steel Toe shoe on. Fuck off.
Oh, behave yourself, Beef. Behave yourself.
You're trying to trigger me and make me angry or make me think that what I did was wrong. What I did was not wrong. Absolutely not wrong. And I would do it 100 times over again. It's a simple fact.
It was brilliant. But you did.
Sometimes people got it coming to them.
You asked.
Yeah, I don't think it helps if she does kind of address it that way. Maybe, to be honest. I don't think it overly helps.
Clippers multiple times on your broadcast yesterday to clip it.
Oh my gosh. And Alva, you're not Glenn. I don't know what you want from me. Clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it. You never seen a Joey C show?
Even he doesn't go that continuously. Like you were at a 10 for like
I'm surprised Roach didn't add anything to
45 minutes to
You
maybe
didn't
2
see the show
hours.
with me and Joey for 2 hours where he never shut the fuck up the entire time.
That was amazing.
Yeah, Joey.
But he would have ebbs and flows. You were just screaming like a banshee for 2 hours.
Once again, when you got it coming to you, you got it coming to you. And anybody who stepped in the way took a beef of that.
But I don't think that what happened to her really has that much to do with you, and it doesn't even invalidate her critiques of you. And it seems like your behavior yesterday kind of validated her critiques of you.
Ava, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm a 55-year-old woman and my parents are dead and I don't need any new ones, okay? So if
Jesus Christ. She don't need no new parents, Ava. See, that's why you should never offer advice. Because people never want to hear advice. I've said that. I will stand by that as well. That was Joey's last good stream. As much as uncomfortable as it made me, the way he was talking to her, that was the last time Joey was interested.
if you think that you're going to come on here and tell me how I need to act and how I need to talk
I'm not
to other
telling you.
people,
I'm just.
you can just forget about it because it's not going to work. Okay.
No, I'm just telling. I'm just having a conversation.
I'm not stuttering Dawn.
Why? You,
Like my takes, right, Soren? Fucking home run. Home run.
And I'm
being so
not Dan,
defensive.
and you're not going to tell me
No,
how
no,
to
I'm
talk.
just. I'm not telling you how to anything. I'm just telling you what I thought about your show yesterday because that's what we're talking about.
Okay, exactly. And you can have your thoughts, and I can have my thoughts.
Thank
Dan
you for
can have
your
his.
permission.
I think she kind of was, right? I don't know if you're being sarcastic even, but I think she kind of was. I think she maybe gets a bit fed up with it halfway through and kind of turns on her a little bit. But I think she was pretty careful with it, quite considerate with it. Dare I say, clever with it.
Yes, Dan can have his. Everybody here can have their own
you.
thoughts. But the last thing I'm going to listen to is what you have to say about what I said. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, apologies. As a fellow Brit, I just I assume most stuff has a level of sarcasm in it. So.
Yeah.
Well, then what do we do here? We're talking about it.
Hey, Penny, weirdly enough, Haley could say the same thing about her to you, right?
It doesn't matter. That's the part.
Well, it does because what you just said.
I don't care
Navi
what she
here,
thinks.
Yeah, it's
I
the
don't
same
care what
thing
she
that Haley
thinks.
could say
I
to
don't
you.
care
care a lot what she thinks.
Pile on. Let's get him. Fair enough. Fair
Do
enough.
because you did for attention-seeking behaviour, like Navid just said. You numerous times said, "Clip this dude."
Jimmy the drunk, thanks for the tool. I don't care, said the person caring.
Go ahead, Jimmy. Have a drink for me tonight, because
Yeah, it's not been a great weekend, Rover. To be perfectly honest, with her stuff. It started off as well with everyone being quite overly considerate with her. Seemed like she was having a stroke. It turned out to be a rogue wire with the roadcaster. But I think this is the bit that people have tried to give her advice on, and like she says, she doesn't want any advice. So I won't try to give any. But it does come across quite attention-seeking. Yeah. Last good Joey stream was him getting measured on Bob and Pat show. Classic. Agree to disagree.
I don't care. I don't.
I think you're putting out mixed messages, though, because you seem to care so much that you had the only meltdown you've ever had in the last 15 years, and then you
Yesterday
don't
was
care.
yesterday. Today is a new day. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You feel guilty that you.
So,
you feel guilty you did that on your husband's birthday? That you
Please,
had
let me
this-
just
Way to
tell
make
you
it
what.
about yourself, narcissist.
Let me just tell you this. Ava, you can take all of your little psychological babble bullshit and talk to somebody else about it. Okay. All right. I don't know what else to tell. I don't know what else.
Hey,
to
Ava,
tell
you can speak to me about it if you want.
You continue to ask
Okay,
me
well-
the same question and expect a different answer. That's the definition of insanity. It's not going to change.
Hey, stop
I
it with the
don't care.
psychobabble.
I had a bad day and I took it out on where I felt that I needed to be directed. Okay.
It is
if
a
you don't
lit-
like it, I don't care.
It's a little interesting you did it on your husband's
birthday.
birthday. It's kind of funny that you did it on the birthday.
Was Darren?
I was spamming his chats with happy birthday just in case she might pay attention to it. Like, okay. But yeah, I don't know. Catalano Con website's back up. More good Joey content coming. Better be asking about the website on Wednesday. Thanks, Mason. Thanks, pal. I'll try to remember. I'll try my best to remember. But, you know, things are so easy to forget these days.
Was Darren cool with everything, or did Darren have any ill will?
Choice,
about how
no.
Everything went.
No. First off, the two of us are like total opposites, and they say opposites attract. You know, he's Mr. Cool, whatever, and nothing ever
He's Mr. Cool, has his penis pierced, stuff like that.
excites him.
Stuff like that.
And things do excite me. I don't think he's ever seen me freak out like that. If I was a man and said all of these things, y'all would be cheering me on right now. But because I'm a woman, I'm a bitch.
Yeah. What you got to say about this panel full? I was going to say panel full of guys.
I don't think so. I think I know. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's weird because Dan kind of had a similar sort of like live stream yesterday, not like shouting and shit, and nobody is championing Dan at all.
Very good point, Rochi. Very good point.
I didn't hear what you said.
Well, Dan
just silent.
is like composed and articulate, and he had a point of view, and then it was validated by what happened, and he expresses it. That's the difference, I think, between his behavior and Penny's.
My behavior is my behavior, and I don't need anybody's permission to.
Women aren't the same as men, and we all get judged differently. Yes, Flat Cat, you get it. Come on. Yeah, you women should be Eva, you should be supporting her, whatever she says, against anyone. Come on. If she was a man, you'd be supporting her, Eva. I know that for a fact. Come on, guys. Let's switch tacks.
Do it. None. What part of that do you guys not understand? Or does
What part of what
anybody
I
not
just said makes you
understand?
think that there's any permission needed to be granted anywhere?
Well, that's what you keep asking me. That's what you keep asking me. Why did you feel like you needed to talk like that? Why did you need to feel like you had to have a freak out? Why did you have to do this? Why did you have to do that? That's all you keep asking me.
No, I disagree with that. Maybe Rocco's right. Dabbleverse should be no girls out. No, I disagree. I disagree with Rochi's like gatekeeping thing, because it should just be natural selection with the gatekeeping, right? If people don't like it, they won't watch it. If they do watch it, then it's worthy being there. But yeah. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Same psychological bullshit.
I don't know. I think these are basic questions. When someone starts screaming like a banshee for 2 hours and they're on the show the next day, you're like, hey, what was that about? All right.
And I told you ask once. Okay. But I'll tell you, like I tell my grandkids, look, guys, you only have to ask once. I heard you the first time. I don't have to hear you 10 other times. Okay. I don't have to hear you 10 other times.
Okay.
Joe Burrow, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, Joe, go fuck yourself. Great clip though, buddy. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Dear, oh dear. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, girls are good at the drama bit. You've got DJ Electra, you've got Penny, you've got Bacon Bits. You're right, Rue. They are good with it. You're good. Condescension is a quality that everyone. Well, I'm quite condescending as well, though, Rover. I like to be a bit patronizing to people at times. Flat Cat says Penny's fine with her. She's just extra sassy. Yeah, and it's one of those things. Like, you want her on the stream, right, Husey? So he's fine with her. The people watching the stream are contributing, so they're fine with her as well. That's just the panel. Have gone after, which I guess is part and parcel of the show, right? But yeah, dear oh dear. Oh, little Dan. I'm going to take Dan off the screen. Bless him. Yeah, brilliant. We got a little bit more. I guess I can hang around, fill out the full 3 hours for you guys in the morning. It's a fair deal. One sec. Your condescension's good natured, hers is unpleasant. Yeah, I think people can see the difference with that as well, Rover, right? And some people can't, and I think that's what confuses them with people like me. Echo likes to be condescending because he knows he's smarter than the average dabbler. This is why he fears Bibley and co. Yes, so I would say I'm smart enough to know how smart I'm not. I think that's as much credit as I would give myself. Yeah, because there are a lot of things I know fuck all about. But hopefully I'm smart enough to avoid getting dragged into it. Eve says nothing of substance from the interview. When Peggy asked to specify details, she started being obnoxious. I'm not overly surprised though on a Husey show. It's part and parcel. It's the drama of the verse. It's what we like. We like the Jeremy Kyle. That's that was a British reference. Jerry Springer of the Dabbleverse, and that's what people like. That's what they enjoy. That's why they go there. 6 o'clock Eastern, Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, I think, approximately. Yeah. No, we're not going to start bashing Lemmy for no reason, you idiot, Granny. Behave yourself. We do have 2 clips left. I'll play one more. I miss Jezza. I miss watching him. Eva, I'm going to throw it out there. He should have had his show back. He should be able to mock all of the poor idiots in the UK, even if they do visit Greenland after the show. Right. We've got a very short steel toe clip, so maybe that will be the good one. It's like 2 minutes. That's about it. Pineapple, are we going pub today? I heard they had aircon. I think, unfortunately, I've got to be frugal with my pennies, seeing as I've got to wait about a month and a bit till my next payday. So probably not, mate. I've got to be smart. But yeah, there you go. I think Aristotle, the more you know, the more you don't know. Yeah, I think that's about as much credit as I will give myself. But yeah, that's about it. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeezy's a wannabe Clown Town. I don't know. I think Clown Town's kind of evolved a little bit. And I think Yeezy is a friendlier and more people pleasing version of BYB, right? Potentially. But yeah. Dame Taft morning show. Morning show, movie show. Good morning. Good morning to you. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yes, I will get a refund for it, but I won't be spending it on the pub. I'll be spending it on getting another aircon system. But yes, perfect. A little bit of the toe. We can all hit the like button whilst we're here, right? Doesn't kill you. 78 of you means a few of you are just slacking, but 50 have hit like, so that's pretty damn impressive. Thank you very much, gang. I appreciate it.
Photographic Memory says, this kind of seems out of nowhere, but tell the truth. Was there a CPS in?
The aircon grift's over. It's now the hot tub grift, AB. That's the next
investigation into you, Aaron. No, absolutely not. Is that a rumor that's out there? I would love to clear that up. No.
I'll prove it to you. I'll prove it to you, AB. I'll show you a picture when it's here. Or maybe I'll show it on stream, depending where I put it in the room.
When the Candy, Ohio County detective called me in to interview, because the case against the person I was talking about was a child protection case as well. The child protection case person, Alicia Sweep, she was there.
Burnham. I didn't vote for Burnham.
And so I talked to both the detective and the CPS person. But no, there was never any investigation into me. Their whole thing was, I said, I'm out of there. I'm done with I'm done with all that shit. And their big thing was, you fucking keep it that way. You hear me?
I avoid politics. You know that, buddy. You know that. It's not my thing.
You fucking keep it that way and nothing bad will happen to you. They did the same thing to April. They told me, now that the case is over, I can talk about this. They told me, because remember, April got released.
Well, way to make me feel bad about myself, A. Thompson. Thanks a lot.
Her charges got dropped and she got released. And they said, that's not what's happening. They told me in the interview, they said, off the record, that's not happening. They go, we're just refiling charges against her and we're charging her with something else. So they charged her with one thing. And then they were like, that's an overcharge for her. We're going to wipe that charge off. And that's why that other charge came back. I couldn't say anything at the time because the case wasn't done. I didn't want to.
I'd watch that decline. Start streaming now, and I'll redirect everyone over to you, mate.
Do anything to jeopardize it. So, but I knew, like everyone else, like, oh my God, April got charged with the felony and the misdemeanor and all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, I knew that was coming. I knew that was on the way. So yeah, they threatened her. They're like, stay the fuck away from there. Like, stay the fuck away.
I think he's seen it, Eva. I think he sees that it works. He's like, Buckman's onto something here. I think you might be right. Oh dear.
And everything will go away. If she had off to Litchfield right then and there, she never would have caught a charge. They would have, it's basically, they gave both of us kind of the Wild West speech where they were like, you got 24 hours to leave town. And if you leave town,
he always has that with all of his stories, right? That you can't verify. They're always kind of like, they're kind of, you better not do it again. It's like, So I understand why you're doing it, but don't do it again. So potentially that might be a real thing that happens.
We got the, you be gone and you stay gone or you be gone. Like there will be consequences if you come back around. And so, no, there was never any CPS investigation into me. They were just glad that I was out of that disaster. So no, Photographic Memory. You can, Sam Show says, why the are they asking you about this now? We did all this 2 years ago. Read the damn Kiwi Farms. Yeah, Photographic Memory. That is
No, A. Thompson. No, A. Thompson. You keep going until we get caught, right?
It's kind of a weird question to ask now, seeing as it's already been answered. But I know that like your world that you're into is in full-blown coat mode over the toe. So I can see where they're trying to. I saw they were dredging up like, did you know he did Molly? It's like, did you know I told you I did Molly 2.5 years ago? Like, oof. I felt bad for them because I'm like, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel, boys. I think it might be over.
Scraping the bottom barrel. Go back to the Haley stuff, pal. Jesus Christ. There you go. That's one for everyone. Just because someone else is maybe the center of attention for a bit doesn't stop him from being a piece of shit. Talking about piece of shits, that pretty much has me covered with regards to it. Cat Diggler, just in case you forgot, this is what I will be doing once I hit that $3,000 goal by the end of the year. It has a time limit, 31st December.
You like that? You like that shit? Like my belly?
We all do. Very nice. Very nice indeed. There you go. Brilliant. I think we're near at the end of the stream. I would do a little final grift if you don't mind. I know it's fucking boring. I tried to do a better one, but there's a little hype train. We can play that if you do want to send any pennies. I do appreciate it. If you don't, just, I don't know, say how much you like the final boss in the chat, I guess. That's one way of doing it. So we'll play that. Any super stickers or any gifted memberships would be greatly appreciated. We'll let you guys go in a bit. If there's anyone to move you over to, let me know. But if not, we'll just kind of play out.
Hydra! Yeah. Woo! Good! A lot of hype on the hype train! Hype! 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 Woo!
Your boy didn't do too bad, did he?
All aboard! Hype train! Come on! Yeah!
We got a fish lunch.
Bitch tits! Hype train!
It's another win for the toe. So thank you. Thank you, Vic.
All aboard! A hype train! Woo!
I'm sick of this shit.
I'm sick of this shit as well. Thank you very much, MZip, for the 99 cents, buddy. Thank you, thank you. And Kim, thank you very much for the $5. So we've got an upside down smiley face from MZip. And we've got a bravo from Kim and a gifted membership. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Just to clarify real quickly to the question, what was that from A. Thompson? Have you considered about not going back to work and just keep doing this? I think that would be a very bad idea. I think that might not be the one. No worries, Kim. Have a lovely day. We've got a few more minutes to kill. It's up to you. What we can do, we can just have a little chit chat if you want in the chat. I was watching Shmuel yesterday. No, wait, I was on Shmuel yesterday, and he has a little bit at the end where he has a little heart with the chat. So we can do that if you like. If not, I just kind of want to round it up to 3 hours. I'm not gonna lie. Just I quite like getting it to that 3 hour mark instead of 2 hours 58. But yeah. That's about it. Thank you, AB. That helps. That helps. You're not a level 3 member, A. Thompson. That's an absolute lie. You're a level 1 gifted member, which is appreciated. Thank you very much, everyone who does gift it. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Ren. Never quit your day job. That's for sure. But yeah, the next few days are going to be great. Day for Friends of Nice Dancer and Watchers of Mersh. I'm so excited. Yes, there will be lots of that to cover. We watching you swoon, Shmuel. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I'm glad he behaved himself. Thank you, friend of the show, for the $2. A pineapple super sticker. That is very impressive. By the way, friend of the show, just as a heads up, you know what the very clever Flimsy done? You can create your own super stickers on Super Shout. So just in case anyone's watching when NJ Ranger comes back, create some of those super stickers, test him out, see how well he can do it. Thank you, Fat Guy. Always good to have you here, buddy. I appreciate you. I saw you in Shmuel's chat as well yesterday, Fat Guy, so good on you. AB, should I get Thai tea and some curry, Echo? Should I go to the park and lay in the sun and read a book? That does sound quite good. I'm not really into tea and curry, mate, but if that suits you. But yeah, I like the idea. Go relax in the park, read a book. That sounds nice. Yeah, go do that. Decline. Brian Landon will defeat Mersh. Oh my gosh. There you go. That will be something to see. That's for sure. That is for sure. There you go. Granny just hanging around in the chat as well. That's odd. What are you doing, pal? Why are you up so early? 31st, A. Thompson. So I think we've got the rest of this week and the rest of next week for morning shows. And that might be it for a bit. Maybe it. But yeah. Can you share the link? Yeah, give me a second. Let me see if I can find it. But I swear I shared it. Repost, maybe? Yeah. So I take no responsibility for this, but here's a GoFundMe for Amber. If you feel so... Oh, no, that isn't going to work properly, is it? Let me go and donate now. Maybe that... Is there a better way of doing it? Is there a better way of showing it? I think Kim said she'll share it. Kim, if you can share it properly. Oh, here you go. This is better. This is better. Yeah, sorry, it's my fault. It's my fault. Echo, I think you're making mistakes. Keep streaming. A. Thompson, as someone who quite wisely does not donate at all, unfortunately, you don't have much sway over me here. But yeah, it's retention, not your strong suit. I don't know. I've had pretty good views today, to be fair. Normally on these streams we get 40 to 50, and we've been hitting about 60, which is pretty good. Pretty generous of people. But yeah, no worries, pal. No worries. But yes, do help out if you can, if you feel so inclined, or even if you want to stick it to me. Yeah, instead of sending me money, send money to her. That's the way to do it. But yeah, thanks, Kim. Thanks. But yes, thank you very much, everyone. I will catch you all tomorrow, same time, same channel. I think that's what the nerds say. Thanks for all your support, chatting, donating, liking, all that jazz. I do appreciate it. And I will see you again tomorrow, bright and early. Try to make something for your day. Yeah, I know you don't have a lot of streams in the morning. It's not the best in the world, but you know, it's the best you're going to fucking get. Take care. See you later.
Today, you're so generous to me, I know, but I can't change. Try to just watch clips with you all, baby, but I'm a grifter underneath, just frugal and cheap. Yesterday I streamed, you must have seen the pineapple memes. I can't believe I was so ratioed, I won't unfollow you. I'm a lolcow, bit of everything, all trolled into one. I'm a fruit, I'm a filter, I'm a Brit, I'm a motherfucker, I'm a grifter, I'm a dabbler, I do not feel ashamed. It's your chat, it's your stream. If I'm nothing in the verse, you wouldn't watch it anyway. So, super tip me as I am. You might need to take a second job. I'm here spinning roulette wheels like a knob. When I'm going to extremes, tomorrow I want your spare change, and today won't mean a thing. I'm a fruit, I'm a filter, I'm a Brit, I'm a motherfucker, I'm a grifter, I'm a dabbler. faker, I'm a grifter,